Hey, hi guys, how are all of you? Hello everyone, good evening. Nice to have all of you guys today. Hi guys. A few of you guys have attended previous sessions with me, I think so. They already are familiar with me. Good evening guys. Perfect. We'll just start in a minute. I think more people are joining very quickly. So we'll just hang on for a minute more at most and then we will start. Yep. Meanwhile, can you guys see my screen? Perfect. Everyone, screen visible, I'm visible, audio coming in, everything okay? Perfect. Yep. I will introduce myself. Don't worry. I'll talk at length here. So today's orientation, right? So and we will have Tushar, who is going to be our instructor for this pre-course, right? So Tushar will be joining in around 9:30, 9:45, and starting our first lecture, right? We will just start with a small. Uh, Today we will just start with an introduction to what is a computer, what is programming all about, right? So we'll just start with the very basics today, right? And from 9:30, 9:40 onwards, Tushar will take over. And till then, I will give you a quick orientation about the entire program. What can you expect in the program? What is the mindset with which you should take our program? Right. So all of those things, right? And what is the selection process like? How will the next 10 days look like for you guys? And what does pay after placement mean? What is the money back guarantee? What is the upfront option? How much fees? How do I pay? When do I have to pay? All questions, everything, how many classes, this, that, what will we learn? Everything I will cover in the orientation in the first 1.5 hours. Okay. And after that, we will start with the first session, first lecture of today with Tushar. Okay. Perfect. Perfect. I hope you guys are all excited to learn, right? Because I think that is the right spirit in which you should be attending these classes. That you will get to learn quite a bit and will sort of get started with your coding journey in the next 10 days, right? Perfect, guys. Sorry, I think my internet dropped off. Yep. I think I'm back. Yep. Sorry. Now, can you guys hear me again? Okay, sorry about that. I think my net dropped off in between, so so suddenly I think the video froze. Not an issue. Yep, Pankaj, sure thing. Yeah, if any of you guys want to meet us personally, happy to have you guys in our office. Right, our office is in Gurugram. Right. Yep, I'll just share my screen again in that case. Perfect. Okay, now without Parag, no, this time pre-course Uday is taking, right? Last time it was, this time pre-course Tushar is speaking, taking, and last time it was Uday who was taking it. Before that also Tushar took it once, right? So we have like a host of instructors, so any one of them who is available takes up the pre-course. Maybe next time again Uday might take it. Right? So yep. Perfect. Okay. Okay, guys, let's just begin without spending more time and waiting for more people. I think those guys are late if they're still not joined in. Okay. So let's just start here. First of all, guys, welcome, right? And welcome to Acciojob's pre-course. This is the first 10 days of free live classes where we invite coding enthusiasts, right? Not even coding enthusiasts. We just want people who are willing to work hard and want to learn, right, who want to genuinely start their journey towards learning and getting a great job in software development, right? So you are at the right place if you're looking to get started on this journey towards a great software development job, right? So very welcome to the first session today. The next 10 days our focus will be on training you guys to get your fundamentals of programming and fundamentals of coding, right, clear. With that, not just with lecture sessions, sound not available. Can others hear me fine? Why is it that some people are always face sound issues? Is it me? Okay, perfect. I think others are doing it fine. So Prakash might be facing an issue. If someone can just message Prakash on Zoom. Perfect. Okay, guys. So today is just the first session. Across the next 10 days, we will be learning the fundamentals of programming. In today's session, after 9:30, 9:45, and once Tushar takes over, he will just get started with a very basic introduction about himself, about a little bit about uh, what is a computer, what is an algorithm, what exactly does programming mean, right? And what is it that we are trying to do when we are learning programming, right? So we will just get started with the very basics today. And in the next 10 days, we will slowly start building upon the very fundamentals. So we will be covering, uh, of course, the first thing which everyone learns is that how do I actually print hello world, let's say, right? How do I start with the print statement? And we will start from right there and we will slowly and steadily build in the next 10 days. And we will sort of cover basics like uh, loops, conditionals, up to arrays, right? We won't go into very high details in the 10 days itself. The idea is to help more and more students uh, get started with their journey towards programming and actually learn something, right? So what we see is that students from any background, right, even from non-technical backgrounds, I'm sure lots of you guys are from non-technical backgrounds, be it BTech, mechanical, civil, be it BSc, be it BCom, be it BA Arts, be it LLB, MBA. We have had students from all possible backgrounds, right? So no eligibility criteria as such. Anyone can sort of have join in. Anyone can become a good programmer with us. There is no eligibility criteria there. We have no eligibility criteria in terms of sort of and no, we have no eligibility criteria in terms of your previous marks, like how much do you have in your 10th, in your 12th, in your graduation, right? There's no eligibility criteria there as well, right? So absolutely no eligibility criteria. To give you a very good idea, if you are in the final year of your college or else already a graduate, right, you are very much eligible for the program. Okay, perfect. Even if you have any gap years or something like that, recently I think last I think 2 days back, I think the success story which has been posted on YouTube, it's of a student. She had 7 years of gap, right? She had become a homemaker. She was married, homemaker, 7 years of gap, and then also got placed, right? So I think gap years is not as big of an issue as much as students sort of think in their mind that gap year is a very big issue, right? To be very honest, tech companies are becoming more and more lenient every passing day, and especially with us, we push our partner companies that you have to forego all eligibility criteria. And irrespective of that, also I would say that most tech companies sort of have enough sort of leniency now to give more weightage to skill as compared to uh, sort of your past credentials or degrees or some things like that, right? I will just check with the team. Team, I hope this session is getting recorded. Okay, perfect. So yeah, this session is getting recorded. All session recordings will be available on the Acciojob platform, right? It takes around 2-3 hours after the live session has ended. After that, it will be available on the platform also and in the Discord group also, right? So I think I'll ask team to again post the Discord group link on chat. If you guys, Rudransh from our team is posting the Discord group link on chat, right? If you guys haven't joined the Discord group, please join the Discord group. We sort of connect a lot on the Discord group and have a lot of discussions around assignments, doubts you have around the program, about the entire journey. Everything you need sort of will be available on the Discord group. So please don't copy paste the same question on chat multiple times, and we'll have to kick out people who keep doing that, right? It doesn't make sense. What are you doing, right? Just hear me out first. I'll clear all your doubts. Don't worry. Okay. Uh, Perfect. So, yep, welcome, guys. I hope you are excited for the next 10 days. I think your mindset for the next 10 days should just be that I want to learn, attend all the sessions, and I want to solve the assignments to actually gain some confidence on what I am learning and to get started with your programming journey. Right? Okay, perfect. Okay, let me just start with a quick introduction, right? We are Acciojob, so we are four founders. My name is Yashwardhan, right? Team, can you kick out someone named Bulbul on the chat once? Yeah, I think some people just don't want to learn, right? They're just here for fun, and I think probably for years they'll be just involved in fun, would not end up becoming serious about their careers, and I don't know what their intent is, but sort of time wasting is the biggest priority, right? Okay. Any case, let's just chuck that, move ahead. So yeah, just giving you a quick introduction about us, right? So I am Yashwardhan. I'm one of the founders here at Acciojob. I did my graduation from IIT Delhi. I did it in mechanical engineering, right? People used to tell me at that time that it is an evergreen branch, and I come from a tier 2 town called Vadodara in Gujarat, right? So there, most people used to sort of say that mechanical is a great branch, lots of opportunities, stuff like that, right? And I opted for that. And after I reached my college, then I realized probably I should have made a better decision, and I could have sort of probably taken up other branches where there were much more opportunities, right? Not that I regret or anything, but I think uh, I made an uninformed decision about my career at that point of time, and people can, in general, make a much more informed decision, right? So that is where my journey started with in the career space from my second year of college itself, right? I started speaking at a lot of career fairs in Delhi, in Pragati Maidan. Started talking to students who are graduating now, or sort of getting out of 12th standard now, so that they make more informed decisions at least about their careers, right? Because it's a big decision in my opinion. Okay, so that is where my journey started. All of us are batchmates from IIT Delhi, so we were graduated in 2017. All of us, like everyone, goes to IIT and a good college in the hope that we will get a good campus placement, right? So I also seeked a campus placement there from college. Got placed in a consulting company, right, in an analytics consulting company, where my job was essentially to I used to get a lot of data from banking clients, right? Sorry, I have a little bit of cough today. So my job used to be like I used to get a lot of data from banking clients. Then I used to understand that data. I used to build models on top of it, and I used to make suggestions and presentations for the client that we should roll out such offers on your credit cards and do this and do these steps to reduce default rates and stuff like that, right? But beyond the point, uh, I started feeling that my sort of role was becoming very repetitive, and I couldn't sort of feel that impact which I was uh, like my work, whatever my work was there, I couldn't feel the impact being created from it. And career space is something which I was super sort of interested in and passionate about from the very beginning. So started after that, I quit my job, started Acciojob, and all four of us had one problem statement in our mind simply that how can we how can we sort of increase college placement percentages, right? Because if you understand, can you guys take a random guess what is the average college placement percentage currently in India? Just to give you context, there are 40,000 colleges in India, right? Uh, Rohan is saying 45%, Shivam 30, Manish 60%. That is too high, man. Uh, yeah, 25 to 30% is the right guess, right? So 25 to 30% is the average college placement percentage, right? Which is a sad state, to be very honest, right? Because all of us, right? All of us go to college with this hope that at the end of this 3 year or 4 year degree, I will at least have some or the other job in hand. I will at least be employable, right? But that doesn't really happen in our case, and which is very very surprising to us. And that is why when we started our journey, what we did was we started visiting all these colleges, right? We started visiting colleges, talking to thousands of students, talking to lots and lots of companies and their HRs, their engineering managers, trying to understand what exactly is the problem here, right? And from what we could understand, there are multiple problems right now in the industry, right? Number one problem, I think, is there that our colleges teaching methodology, right? Our colleges teaching methodologies are really outdated, right? uh, like all of us are studying, and that is from tier 1 college. Like even in IIT, even myself included, right from a tier 1 college to a tier 4 5 college, whatever is the college, right? All of us, like 99.99% of us, are studying to clear exams and get that sort of degree or that piece of paper at the end of it, right? We're not really learning the skills, we're not implementing those skills, we are not sort of understanding industry applications of those. We are just sort of learning 2 3 days or few days before the exam, and sort of trying to just clear them to get that degree at the end of it, and we assume that degree will get us the job, right? So I think first problem was that none of us is learning to sort of gain skills, right? Second problem I could see very very quickly was that our colleges had put no real effort in actually upgrading their curriculum to sync it with that of the industry, right? So I don't know, I still don't understand why do colleges in their BTech computer science degree or IT degree not teach full stack web development, right? I don't understand why do they not teach full stack web development. They are teaching data structures algorithms, but the level at which data structure algorithms are taught at probably is like one third of what a good company asks, right? College professors themselves are not as good at data structures algorithms as much as it is needed to crack any of the top tech companies, right? So so we could understand that these were like very very prominent problems which were there, right? Apart from that, another major problem which we could see was that colleges were not really incentivized to take the placements as their biggest priority, right? A college, whenever they are doing admissions, right, they are trying their best and selling it to students that we have 95% placement, our highest is this much, our highest was that much, right? And their focus is essentially on making sure that admissions are happening, right? And but those promises are not really catered to by the end of the fourth year. They forget those fourth year people by then, right? And that is why placements are so really low, and there is no incentive for the college at all. They are going to, once they have admission, they are going to get fees for the next 4 years, right? So there were like all of these problems were existing in the industry, which we could witness very very quickly, that it will take a major revamp in terms of how students are learning and training to be able to solve all of these problems, right? And that is where sort of Acciojob came in. At Acciojob, our solution was very very simple, right? Our solution was very very simple, right? Okay, yeah, don't worry. Okay, so on average, there were sort of like what we when we started Acciojob, the solution was very simple, right? What are the things which we need, which the student essentially needs to get a good quality job in software development to get their career started, right? One, they need a much better instructor or a much better teacher for themselves, right? A college professor who themselves uh, don't really have that amount of knowledge, haven't really written or worked in the industry, haven't attempted coding tests of Amazon or Google, right, in their careers. They are not possibly the best people to teach right? Not They are not the best people to teach students to crack Amazon or Google, right? So we realized that first we will make sure that students get the best of instructors. These will be real practitioners. So our teachers are super high quality. You will attend their classes and you will judge for themselves how good they are. They are themselves people who have cracked top-notch product-based companies like Amazon, Google, Nutanix, Myntra, you name it, right? And they are people who have been students themselves in the recent past. So they know exactly how do you approach placements, how do you prepare for placements, how do you crack these coding tests and actually get selected in these companies, right? Okay, so so that is number one, that we need to give super high quality instructors and teachers to students. Second thing is we realize that students need a lot of mentorship and guidance throughout their learning journey, right? Because if you just imagine a tier 3 student, tier 3 college student, what does he not get? He doesn't get help from his peers in terms of resume review, in terms of doubt solving, in terms of mock interviews. He doesn't get an environment where he can continuously practice and resolve his doubts, right? So we aim to provide everything which a student will be needing, right? And go beyond that as well. So, for example, at Acciojob, we know that once a student is learning with us, he will attend high quality instructor lectures, right, from him, learn from them, right? But he will have a lot of doubts. So we'll give lots of assignments. We will give uh, doubt resolution, instant doubt resolution, assignment discussion, which so that students' doubts are catered to, right? We know that student will from time to time need mentorship sessions with mentors so that he can get guidance on how he is doing, how he can proceed further, right? So uh, uh, guys, just close the chat if it is disturbing you, but I think it should all get resolved. The team is blocking out people. Okay. Yeah. So we know that mentorship sessions is something students will definitely need. We know students will need help in building a great resume, in building some good projects so that their resume has relevant content. We know they will need help in giving mock interviews multiple times so that they don't really go to a company interview and go blank there, right? So we understand each and every step of the learning journey where student will need help from us, right? And essentially that is how the entire Acciojob program has been designed, so that uh, the learning journey of the student can be highly personalized also according to how they are learning. And at every step of that point, they get whatever help and assistance they need, right? So that is what essentially Acciojob stands for. It is a place where you can sort of uh, come in, learn a lot, work hard with us for 6 months, get amazing mentorship, get amazing training, uh, and get access to all sorts of placement opportunities so that you don't have to struggle in applying for 10 different portals in 15 different companies and prepare by yourself for interviews, find people to do mock interviews, find people to help with you, help your resume, right? Find people to actually resolve your doubts, right? So all of those things get resolved essentially with Acciojob, and we take the complete onus of taking you from scratch. We will teach everything from scratch. From scratch, we will help you build up your skill set slowly and steadily across the entire program to actually get you placed. And the best part about Acciojob is that we say two things right here at Acciojob. When you're joining Acciojob, there are two things. One is learning is infinite, so we have no cap on number of mentorship sessions, number of mock interviews, how many revision sessions someone wants, etc. Right? We don't believe in keeping a cap there because the student's goal and our goal is the same, right? To help the student learn, upskill to this extent that they can actually get placed, right? And that is essentially what our goal is and the student's goal is, right? So when it's the same, there is no reason to keep things finite. Second is that we have individual batch mentors for each and every sort of sub batch which we form, right? So हम लोग एक्टिव जॉब में बोलते हैं कि बच्चे को छोड़ेंगे नहीं, हम जब तक उसको प्लेस नहीं करेंगे छोड़ेंगे नहीं, राइट? तो हम लोग वी विल फॉलो अप with students every week. You will get calls from us, you will get assistance from us, that why did you know were you not able to do these set of assignments, what's the issue here, let's set a target for next month, let's set a target for next week, how much can we cover up by then. Do you want an extra mentorship session? Do you want to give a mock interview if you are feeling confident about your current skill set, right? So all of those things are taken care of by Acciojob, right? So once you're inside, Just assume that we are a college running online for you. We will help you train, we will work super hard with you, and we will get you placed also, right? That is in short what Acciojob essentially is, right? Okay, now coming to what is the selection process like and what is the model which we follow, right? So we have a pay after placement option essentially, right? I am sure all of you guys are aware of. We have a pay after placement option also, and we have a normal pay upfront like any course option also, right? So what is the selection process for the pay after placement option, right? So first thing, go to acciojob.com definitely, right? Once you go to acciojob.com, you go there and log in there. You can log into the acciojob.com platform. You will join inside the pre-course, right, which is currently starting from today. From then onwards, next step for you is to attend the live pre-course, where you will learn fundamentals of programming. The class which you miss, the classes which you will miss will essentially, the recordings of those classes will be provided on the sort of platform itself also, and on the Discord group also, right? In the next 10 days, we will learn everything from scratch, right? We will start from the very basics of programming and build upon up to loops, conditionals, arrays. Every day we will learn in the with live classes, and we will give you some assignments also to practice. Okay. For assignment related doubts also, we will have doubt discussion sessions also, and we will have separate open doubt hours also. I will brief you about that very soon, right? So your goal should be that next 10 days I have to attend the live pre-course classes every day from 8 to 11 p.m. And every day I have to attempt the assignments which are being given. You need to do a bare minimum of 50% assignments at least, right? Every day you need to complete in the entire pre-course in the next 10 days. Out of all the assignments which will be given to you, you should complete a bare minimum at least 50% assignments. After that, once we are done with the pre-course, the coding test and the interview will open up. The coding test will be having two questions similar as assignment levels, right? So if you have done the assignments and attended the live classes for these 10 days, right, you will easily be able to clear the coding test. So coding test will be based on exactly what has been covered in the next 10 days of free live classes. Okay, you need zero prior coding knowledge. Okay, even if you have zero prior coding knowledge, even if you don't know the C of coding, it is completely okay. You can learn with the live classes, you can attempt assignments, you can discuss them in doubt sessions and in open doubt hours, right? And you can keep solving more and more assignments. Simple. Okay, so complete 50% at least, then give the coding test. The coding test will sort of have two questions based on what we have covered in the next 10 days of free live classes. After that, there will be a short 25-30 minute interview where one coding question will be asked, again based on only what we have covered in the next 10 days of learning in the live classes, right? Once you clear the interview, you are through to the main batch. You will join Acciojob's full stack web development program, right? Okay, perfect. So I hope everyone understands the selection process. If you guys want, I can sort of just give me 1 second. I will actually showcase it to you also so that you have more clarity there. Yes, so I hope you can see my screen again. Guys, can you see my screen? Perfect, perfect. If you can see my screen, good. Okay, so this is the pre-course. Once you log into acciojob.com, right? Once you go to acciojob.com, then you will click on login. You will get an option to sort of log in inside. Once you log in inside, you will see the screen. right? This is the home page you are on. Here all the dates are clearly written from 28 June. Today the pre-course is starting till 6th of July, right? After that, 6th to 10th coding test will be active. Then 6th to 11th parallelly interviews will keep going on, and our main batch is going to start from 28th of July. Okay. Next is, you can also go to pre-course directly from here, or from here inside the pre-course. Today is the live class which is going on right now, right? If you haven't joined, you should have joined. And every day from tomorrow onwards, so tomorrow's class will be here, right? Today's recording will be available here. Instead of this live class, it will be showing recorded class, and you will get the link to the recording here itself. Okay. And every day you will be asked to give solve assignments also. I have already solved my assignments, right? So it shows completed. But from tomorrow onwards, once we cover, let's say, this part, you will be asked to attempt assignments. So you go here and you will be able to see your assignments here, right? And At any point of time you need help, you can always watch the recordings will be put up here, right? Recordings will be available for you every day, 8 to 11 p.m. there will be live classes. And apart from that also, if you have doubts at any point of time, what you can do is you can join live sessions between 4 to 7 p.m. and 11 to 12 at night, right? You can join live sessions. These are opened out hours where mentors are sitting and available for you to go in and ask your doubts, right? So these live sessions are available for you, where you can join in and ask your doubts and get them resolved. Parallelly, what you can also do is that you can join the Discord group and ask your doubts there also, right? In the Discord group, we are all super connected, super active. So all of you guys can sort of ask your doubts related to coding, related to the course on the Discord group, and someone from our team will help you out. Okay. I'm just trying to make you understand this so that you get clarity. Okay. Perfect. So if any one of you guys is looking to opt for the upfront payment option, then here directly you can sort of book your seat, or else you can request a call back, whatever option you wish, right? Can be done. Okay. The live orientation pre-course is already started, where you can join the class from here also. Okay. So I hope the platform it's fairly easy. The platform is not very difficult to understand, right? So I think very easily you should all be able to use it, operate it, solve assignments there, join open doubt hours if you face any issues, join classes every day there, join the Discord group and ask your doubts there, right? So all of those things are always available. Okay, guys. So that is how the selection process is going to look like till 6th of July. We will all be learning the pre-course thoroughly, attending live classes every day. Every one of you guys, you have to try your best to attend all the classes in the next 10 days. Till 6th of July, attend all the classes, solve all the assignments being given. And I'm very, very sure if you do that, you will easily clear the coding test and the interview. Okay. Okay, perfect. So I hope you guys are now clear of the selection process, right? If anyone has doubts, please feel free to ask on Discord, right? You will find us on Discord. You will find Rudransh on Discord, Adit on Discord, right? You will find us on Discord. You can just ask us on the Discord group. Shivam is there on the Discord group. So lots of people from our team are there, mentors are there, some alumni are there, all of you guys are there, right? So I think all of you guys can join Discord, and we will sort of get started. Like, you can ask your questions there. Okay. Perfect. Now I will move further, right? I'm not taking doubts from chat right now, guys. I'm not taking doubts from chat right now. First, listen to me. Let me cover everything I have, and then after that, we will, uh, uh, right? Okay. Okay. After that, I will take your doubts. First, let me cover all the details from my side, right? So for the next batch, which is starting 28 June to 6 July, attend live free course and solve all the assignments. From 7th July onwards, take the coding test and interview. And once you clear that, you will join the next main batch. Okay, perfect. I hope the selection process part, at least everyone is clear with. Everyone good to go? Please put a yes on chat very, very quickly if you are clear with the selection process, if you are clear with how you can log into the pre-course, how you can use the platform, how to solve assignments. Uh, Perfect. How you will get how you can watch the recordings, everything. How can you join the Discord group? Everything clear? Perfect. Okay, absolutely clear. Very good. Good to hear that. Thank you, guys. Okay, now let's move ahead to the next part. Okay. Schedule in the main batch. How is the schedule in the main batch like? More or less, the schedule in the pre-course will also be similar to like that of the main batch only. Okay. But schedule in the main batch is a little is pretty rigorous, right? So every day in the main batch we have live lecture sessions from 8 to 10 p.m. and 10 to 11 p.m. we have doubt solving sessions, right? Problem solving sessions or assignment discussion sessions, right? Okay. So every day between 8 to 11 p.m. we are going to have live sessions. Okay. 8 to 11 p.m. and every day based on the live sessions we will give you around 3 to 4 assignments every day. Okay, on average. Okay. And you ideally you should attempt those assignments before next day's problem solving session, so that by next day's problem solving session you have at least attempted those questions and assignments and you can discuss your doubts there. Okay. On weekends, every weekend, every Sunday we have a 2 hour coding contest in the main batch. Apart from this, every day we have opened out hours from 4 to 7 p.m. in the evening, 11 to 12 at night. In the main batch the opened out hours become even longer, right? They are open in the morning also, afternoon also, evening also, night also, right? So in the pre-course 4 to 7 in the evening and 11 to 12 at night, you will have opened out hours available for you to join in and sort of get your doubts resolved on a one-on-one basis with the mentor if you want. Okay. Apart from this, this is your everyday schedule. Every day 8 to 11 p.m. live sessions, assignments every day. So 3 to 4 assignments every day. So on an average 5 to 6 hours you have to invest here. And every day if you have any doubts, you can always join the open doubt hours also and ask it directly to the mentor. Okay. Now apart from this regular schedule, every Saturday generally there are guest lecture sessions in the evening between 7 to 9. Either we will have soft skill sessions, resume building sessions, guest lecture sessions, all of those things, right? Saturdays are generally time for student to complete anything pending if they have. Okay. Okay. Apart from this, we are very concrete and solid, and we double down a lot on one-on-one mentorship sessions, right? Because every student we believe has their own learning curve, right? Someone gets stuck somewhere, someone gets stuck somewhere else, someone needs another uh, path to sort of get ready for placement, someone will probably choose another path to get ready for placements. So one-on-one mentorship sessions will actually help you, where mentor can guide you according to how you have understood, how you have learned, what can be the ideal and right track for you further from there, right? And one-on-one mock interviews is something which we are very bullish on. So every student in the main batch goes through at least 8 mock interviews, right? Minimum 8 mock interviews. Everyone has to mandatorily do at least 8 mock interviews, right? And more than, of course you can take more than that. There is no limit to how many mock interviews or how many mentorship sessions you can take, right? You can take as many as you want, right? But minimum 8 you have to take. Apart from this, of course we understand everything which the student will need, right? So we focus on resume building projects so that you have enough content on your resume uh, to sort of make it relevant for software development jobs, right? We have project building sessions. We have HR interviews, because not everyone is good with communication, right? So we help them prepare for common answers like, tell me something about yourself, explain these projects to me, why is this uh, field something you want to go into, right? All things related to HR, and we have HR mock interviews also. Okay, so this is how the schedule looks like in the main batch. It is a little rigorous, but we work hard, and that is why we get placed at good jobs, right? So every day, just to summarize, every day, Monday to Friday, 8 to 11 p.m. live sessions, another 3 to 4 assignments, so another 2 to 3 hours of solving assignments. Every Sunday, coding contests. And apart from that, one-on-one mentorship sessions, one-on-one mock interviews very regularly, plus soft skills sessions, communication practice. We have a separate soft skills space, right, where students keep having group discussion sessions almost every day, 5 p.m. Okay. So communication is something which we work with students, right? So don't worry, you will improve if you are not there. And to be very honest, if I tell you how can you improve your English speaking, the only way is to start speaking more and more, right? If you start speaking more in English, you will start getting better at it. I was bad myself at it, but now I have improved so much because I have been speaking in English for so much time now, right? That is why. Okay. Okay, perfect. All the sessions, all the live classes which will be happening, they will be recorded also, and the recordings will also be shared with all the students, right? We have some working professionals, we have working professionals who are instructors also, right? So night sessions are ideal, right? We get access to the best of instructors, right? Because we can deliver it at night. So anyone who misses any session by any chance, or wants to revisit some session again, can always have a look at the recording again. Don't worry about that part. Okay, all sessions are recorded. Okay, perfect. Moving on. What all will we be learning, right? So we will be learning data structures, algorithms in Java language, and we will be learning full stack web development in MERN stack. These are primarily like two big subjects which we'll be learning. Inside it, we will be deep diving right from scratch. Yes, absolutely. Right from scratch, we will build upon. So when we start data structures, algorithms, we'll start with the very, very, very fundamentals, like what is a computer, if, conditionals, loops, arrays. Then we will slowly, steadily build upon, move towards stacks, queues, linked lists, right? We will then move to non-linear DSA, right? Like trees, graphs, right? We will of course cover most important topics like object oriented programming or OOPS, right? We will definitely cover SQL or DBMS, right? These are things which are very, very important. So all of those things will definitely be covered, right? Okay. So we will be learning data structures, algorithms in Java language. We will teach you Java from scratch. Don't worry. A lot of students might be thinking, oh, I know Python, I know C++, I don't want to do Java, right? Guys, Java language is not the big deal, right? Why did we choose Java? I'll tell you that. Simply put, uh, some companies have this restriction that they would force the student to either give the coding test and interview in Java or C++, because in Python, etc., there are a lot of pre-built functions, pre-built libraries which can make the job very easy, right? That's why some companies make it compulsory for Java or C++, right? And we choose Java out of both of those because more and more students, we have seen more and more students, more and more companies prefer Java, because if you are good with Java, uh, companies are okay to hire you if even if they have Spring Boot as their tech stack, right? So lots and lots of companies have openings for Java folks. That is why we chose Java, and that is why we will learn data structures, algorithms in Java. But to be honest, language is not a big deal. If you know C++ already or Python already or whatever, right? You can learn Java with us very, very quickly. It is just about syntax. It will take 10-15 days for you to become comfortable with the syntax. More important part is learning the approach, learning the fundamentals clearly, learning how the internet really works, right? Learning how you can actually build that logic building, right? How can you build that algorithm? That is the important part, right? So that is how we'll cover data structures, algorithms. In full stack web development, we will be covering the most popular tech stack currently in the market, which is MERN stack, right? No, Spring Boot we won't cover. We will be covering full stack web development in MERN stack, right? In MERN stack, what do we cover? MERN stack stands for MongoDB, Express, React.js, Node.js, right? What we will cover, we will start with front end. In front end dev, we will cover HTML, CSS, JavaScript, which are like the basic building blocks of front end. And post that, we will learn modern frameworks like React.js and Redux, right? All of this we will learn in front end dev. JavaScript is very, very important. So we will focus a lot on JavaScript and building very, very strong fundamentals on JavaScript, right? And then we will learn backend again in MERN stack. So we will have Node.js, Express, working with MongoDB, right? Deploying your full stack projects, creating REST APIs, all of those things, right? So we'll be learning. Java is useful, of course. Java is absolutely useful. React.js also we will be covering. Python we won't be covering, right? We will be covering data structures, algorithms in Java language. Then we will move towards MERN stack, and we will learn uh, HTML, CSS, JavaScript, React.js, Node.js, Express, right? So we'll learn the MERN stack there. Okay. Perfect. I hope the curriculum is clear for everyone. Don't worry, we will deep dive. You should, for people who are new, don't worry too much, right? Take one day at a time, start learning one day at a time. Just focus on what is being taught today, focus on clearing the assignments for this, and move ahead. Okay. Don't think too much about that. Oh, what will I don't know Node.js. Someone knows JavaScript. I don't know what it is, right? So, uh, just relax, focus on one day at a time, take one day at a time, right? Okay, so across the entire 6 months we will be covering all of those things, we will be covering these modules, and this is what we'll be learning. Okay, perfect. Now what do we expect from you? To be very very honest, this slide is very very important, because if you can if you understand and get into this program with the right mindset, you will get amazing results and outcomes out of it. But you have to approach the program in that mindset, right? Few things which we expect from you: we don't expect any prior coding knowledge or any technical background from your side, right? You can be from any background, no eligibility criteria is there. You just need to be in final year of graduation or already a graduate. Simple. That's it, right? You can be from any field. Zero programming knowledge, not an issue. Okay, but what do we expect from you, right? And that is why this selection process will ensure that you are giving these things at least, right? First thing is discipline, right? Yeah, working professionals can also attend the program. The classes are at night. If you need to put 6 hours a day, you can find that much time. Even if you miss any class, you can always sort of have recordings available for you. Okay, perfect. Now, what do we expect from you? Okay, and if you do these things, you will easily clear the pre-course also, right? In the pre-course, essentially, it is not that we are testing your skills very, very greatly, right? You are only learning the very basics: uh, for loop. You are learning conditionals, arrays, which is very, very basic, right? Uh, so we are not testing you on hi-fi coding knowledge or as such anything like that. What we are testing you on is that in the next 10 days, whatever we teach you, are you dedicated enough to attend all the live classes? Are you dedicated to solve all the assignments? Are you dedicated to ask your doubts and learn properly in the next 10 days with us? If you do that, you will easily clear the coding test and interview. And it shows us that yes, you are disciplined, you are dedicated, you are attending the classes, you are solving the assignments, you are getting into the batch, right? And we only need that. We need that you are dedicated. We need that you stay disciplined, you attend all the sessions, you solve all the assignments given. We are happy, right? That is, if you keep doing that in main batch also, you will easily get placed, no worries, right? Okay. So first and foremost, sorry, yeah. Yeah. So first and foremost, the thing we expect from you is discipline. Attend all the sessions, solve all the assignments being given. Second thing we expect from you is enthusiasm, guys. Ask your doubts, right? Open doubt hours are available in the evening, at night. Go there, ask your doubts, right? Be enthusiastic. Go to Discord, ask your doubts on Discord, help each other out, try to learn, put an effort to learn, right? And put an effort to help each other out also. If you do that, uh, it will help you greatly, right? In a remote environment, I don't know if right now someone like Ramana has a doubt or not, right? Until you tell me. If you tell me, then I come to know, right? So ask questions shamelessly. Okay, we don't have any prior coding knowledge expectations, so even if you ask a silly doubt, it is okay, right? No doubt is silly. Okay, third and most important thing is effort, yeah, because without effort nothing will sort of materialize for you, right? You will have to put in effort. Hard work is mandatory, right? 5 6 hours every day you will need to invest, you will need to put that much effort, and only that will give you good results. Okay, we are very very honest and transparent about it from the beginning itself, that without hard work you cannot expect results. Okay, so these are very very needed. Yeah. Okay, now coming to placements, right? I'm sure a lot of people have doubts around placements, right? So I will tell you how placements work. So once you guys are selected in the main batch, right, you have joined the main batch, after first 3 months of training, we have entire 6 months of training. After the first 3 months of training itself, right, once you cover the first 3 months of training, from the fourth month onwards, if you're doing fine in the first 3 months, from the fourth month onwards, the placements will start, right? Once the placements start, they will keep going on till the 12th month and on till you get placed, essentially, right? Placements are ongoing throughout after the fourth month of the program. Okay, all the companies coming in will be offering a minimum 5 LPA CTC. There are now more than 200 plus companies which are partnered with Acciojob, right? All sorts of companies coming in, right from top MNCs to startups, mid-tier firms, global mid-tier firms, domestic mid-tier firms, companies with huge hiring requirements, companies with small hiring requirements. All sorts of companies are now partnered, right? How do students get hired? We have a dedicated placement team, right? Just like you have a college placement team, similarly we have a dedicated placement team. They reach out to a lot of companies, they take note of their hiring requirements, we partner with them, then they do a exclusive recruitment drive with Acciojob students, right? They hire directly from Acciojob batches. They do a recruitment drive just like you have campus drives virtually. Similarly, we have online recruitment drives done by the companies, right? In these recruitment drives, the company follows their hiring process. Some company will have a coding test, some will have a aptitude test, some will have a direct interview, some might give an assignment, right? Okay, and in the top MNCs like Amazon, Google, Microsoft, we put referrals, right? So all the top MNCs, we have a referral network. Every MNC, we have people who put in referrals for our students. Okay, if you work hard, Amazon, Google, Microsoft, everything is in reach, trust me. Okay, all the companies, I'll give you some more statistics, I'm sure people would ask. 99% companies coming in will not have any bond associated with them, no bonds, right? 99% companies coming in will be from major locations like Delhi NCR, Pune, Mumbai, Hyderabad, Bangalore, right? These are the major locations. Okay, so you all should be open for at least the major locations. Some companies are work from home, some companies are from Kolkata, Ahmedabad, Chennai, right? There are companies coming in from all these places also, but very few. So we cannot guarantee that. We can only guarantee that in one of the other of these major locations, we will definitely get you placed, right? So you should be open for at least these major locations, because all these major locations have offices, all these major good companies have offices in major locations, right? So can't really help it. And to be very, very honest, as a senior to you guys, I would definitely advise, you guys are freshers, guys, be open to relocating to a city, major city, work with smart senior engineers in that company. You will get to learn a lot. You will be independent in terms of staying, in terms of managing your finances. All of those things will be very, very helpful for you to learn a lot, right? So be open to relocating to any of these major cities, right? That is must. Okay, perfect. Okay, just to give you some placement highlights, right? So till now, the highest has been 41 LPA. Highest has been at a company called Palo Alto Networks, which is an MNC, right? Before that, the highest was 30 LPA at Amazon. Two people got into Amazon from us till now, right? The average placement package is 8.3 LPA. This is what most students should have in mind, right? Highest is something which only a few people get. Average is something which you can expect for yourself if you work hard, right? So the average is 8.3 LPA. Around 25% students, right, in any batch get placed above 10 LPA. Okay. So your target should be this, that I want to join the batch. I want to be in the top 25% students and get placed above 10 LPA to start my career. Right. Okay. And yep, more and more students. Pradyot here got into from mechanical, got into Make My Trip. Meenakshi was at 3 LPA with Tech Mahindra. She's got into Gainsight at 14 LPA, right? So lots and lots of placements already done from across the board. Any background you tell me BA Arts, you tell me BCom, you tell me BTech Mechanical, Civil, Electrical, Biotech, you tell me Thermal Engineering, you tell me MSc, you tell me BSc Physics, BSc Maths, BSc English. जो कहोगे every sort of background student we have placed already, right? So background is not an issue, guys. Don't worry too much about your background as such. Okay, that is something you shouldn't worry too much about. Okay, so this was a quick gist about the placements. How are the placements like? And yeah, B pharmacy, all sorts of backgrounds completely okay. Aeronautical, not an issue, right? So don't worry about your past background. Relax. Just focus on learning from here. Okay. Perfect. So this is a brief about how the placements are. Okay. And one more statistic I would like to give you for sure. Yeah. So one important statistic. So around 30 to 35% students in any batch, right? They get placed before the end of 6 months itself, right? So if from the beginning of the program, if you are hardworking and disciplined, you will start sitting from placements from the fourth month itself, and after the fourth month till the sixth month, around 30-35% students already get placed in their jobs, right? So uh, you can get placed very quickly if you are working hard from the beginning and are super disciplined. Okay. Okay. I hope this is also clear. Talking about the no percentage criterias, guys. No percentage criterias. Don't worry. No eligibilities, like I said, right? Again, now talking about the two payment options or the fees options which you have for the program. The first one is the pay upfront option, where you pay in the beginning of the program, just like any normal course. So you pay 70,000 plus GST, right? 69,999 plus GST, 18% GST is there. We have up to 12-month no cost EMI options available. So you can pay in easy 12-month EMI options if you want, right? And yeah, so that is the upfront payment option. Even in the upfront, no, that has been updated, Durgesh. Now the fees was 49,999 till last batch. It has increased from this batch. It was already announced for like last 1 month. It has been announced already that from this batch fees was going to get increased for upfront payment option, right? uh, Okay. Perfect. So this is the pay upfront option. If you want to opt for the pay upfront option, we provide 100% job guarantee and same training. You will get the same training, 100% same batch, same placement opportunities, same mentors, instructors, same guidance. Everything will remain the same. You opt for pay upfront or pay after placement, completely your choice, right? 100% guarantee and money back job guarantee policy is also being given out to all the students who are graduates and opting for the pay upfront option through us, right? So we give out a official policy from our end, which states exactly that if you complete the program, you complete bare minimum 6 out of 8 modules in the program, we will make sure that we guaranteed get you placed above 5 LPA. And once we get you placed above 5 LPA, only then our sort of money back policy is catered. Otherwise, we will give you a full refund on the amount, right? So it is 100% job guarantee from our end, even in the upfront payment option for all the graduates, right? You complete the course, and 6 months after completion of the course, if we do not get you placed above 5 LPA, we give you a guaranteed a refund. Okay, we are 100% confident about job guarantee. If you just work hard with us with the program, we are super confident that even if you do 6 modules out of 8 in the entire program, we will definitely get you placed above 5 LPA, right? We are super confident, and that is why with upfront option also there is a sort of a guarantee associated from our end. Okay. The other option is the pay after placement option. In the pay after placement option, you will have to complete the selection process, right? Like we discussed, you clear the coding test, you clear the interview, you join the main batch, you sign an agreement with us, but you don't pay us anything in the beginning, right? In the pay after placement option, you don't have to pay anything in the beginning of the program. You learn with us, you work hard with us for 6 months, you train, you start sitting for placements. After you get placed above 5 LPA, then once you get your first salary in your bank account, then you start paying us the monthly installments. Okay. So in pay after placement option, you don't have to pay anything at the start. You have to pay only after you get placed above 5 LPA. Uh, but in the pay upfront option, you pay at the start, but you don't have to pay anything after placement. In both the cases, the training, placement opportunities, mentors, instructors remain the same. There is a job guarantee in both these options. Okay. In pay after placement, if you get placed above 5 LPA, in 5 to 10 LPA range, you will end up paying us 1,20,000 plus GST. That is a total of 1,41,600. Pay after placement is of course more expensive than pay upfront option, right? In the 10 to 18 LPA slab, if you get placed, you pay us 15,000 per month for 12 months. That is a total of 1,80,000 plus GST, right? So it comes to a total of 2,12,000. Above 18 LPA, if you get placed, you pay us 2,40,000 plus GST, right? So it comes to around 2,90,000. Okay, so this is the pay after placement option. In the pay after placement option, students typically end up paying after placement above 5 LPA, they end up paying us around 1,41,000, uh, 2,12,000 or around 3 lakhs, right? So depending on the slab they get placed in. Okay, so that is the pay after placement option. In the pay after placement option also, if you want to withdraw in between of the course or you don't complete the course, we do ask you to pay the cost of the course to us, right? Which is 70,000 plus GST again, right? So that will still be intact. In the upfront payment option, you basically pay us at the beginning. We have up to 12-month no cost EMI options, so you can pay us off in up to 12 months. Okay, we will give you 100% job guarantee. There is no cost EMI available in upfront also. So 70,000 divided by 12, you do it, you will get somewhere around 6,000 something, right? So 6,000 something is very, very. We have tried to price it as reasonably as we can. We have a huge team of mentors, instructors to run, right? We have 100 plus mentors and instructors now. So there's a huge team to run, lots of students to manage, lots of operations to run. So we have still tried to be the most reasonably priced boot camp you will see across in entire India, right? Yeah, even in pay after placement, our payback period is only 12 months. So after you get placed, you pay us only in for the next 12 months from your salaries, and after that you are done, right? In all other boot camps, you will see around 2.5, 3 years of payback period, right? Yes, recordings are available, and English communication, everything will be taught. Don't worry, guys, right? Okay, so these are the two payment options: pay upfront or pay after placement. Very, very simple. You clear the selection process, you can join the pay after placement option also. We see that around 50% students opt for pay upfront option, around 50% students opt for pay after placement option. So totally up to you, whatever option you want to opt for. You can complete the selection process and join the pay after placement option also, right? Or you can opt for the pay upfront option also right from the beginning. In both cases, there is a 100% job guarantee from our end if you are working hard with us and completing the program. Okay, simple. Okay, uh, just revisiting the dates for everyone, and then I will take some doubts from you guys. Just hang on the chat, guys. Have some patience, right? I will take doubts. Don't worry, patience. Okay, so our next batch will be starting soon. Our free live classes start today, right? So from 28th of June, that is today onwards, till 6th of July, we will have live classes. These live classes will help you learn the fundamentals of programming, very, very basics of programming. Even if you have no prior coding knowledge, it is completely okay, right? Next 10 days, you learn with us, you solve assignments on the platform with us, you ask your doubts in the open doubt hours on Discord. We will help you out with those doubts. And after that, you give the coding test and interview based on what we will cover in the next 10 days till 6th of July in the free live classes. Once you clear that, you can join the next main batch. Simple. Okay, perfect. I hope this is clear to everyone. Now I will show it to you, show you a couple of more things before we can sort of take your questions furthermore from here. Some people have joined in new, so I will just quickly give them a breather again on the platform, right? So guys, once you log into acciojob.com, you will reach this page, you will reach the home page. You will see that all the options are available here, right? You can see that all the what is the process like going to be for you, right? You need to go to the pre-course, you need to solve a minimum of 50% assignment so that you can take the coding test and interview. You will get the recordings of live classes here. Everyday assignments you will see here. Option to join live classes also becomes available here, right? So the pre-course is very much there for you to get started, right? You should be solving assignments. So for example, here you can see that okay, there are no assignments added. For example, here you can see there are already assignments added. So after tomorrow's class, you should ideally be attempting these assignments, should try and solve these assignments by yourself, right? Try to actually understand what you are learning from these assignments. Okay, only then you will actually become good at it. Don't copy paste this assignment or something like that. That is not something which is going to help you out as such. Okay, so make sure you are learning thoroughly with from these assignments. Only then you will actually gain some stuff. Okay. Okay, perfect guys. So this is a little bit about the platform, about all the options available. I can now take a little bit of doubts. I cannot take all doubts from chat. So if I miss your doubt, don't copy paste the same doubt again and again on chat, right? Ask it to us on the Discord group, right? We will answer it to you on Discord group. Don't worry. We have Rudranch, we have Adit, everyone from the team available on Discord. You can either DM them on Discord or they just ask it on the group and someone will help you out with the doubts, right? Okay, perfect. When the coding class, so today also from 9:30 or 9:45 onwards, Tushar is going to be joining us, right? So Tushar will actually get started with the first session today, right? He will give you a brief introduction today at least and get you started. From tomorrow onwards we will have normal sessions, right, to continue further from there and have the first lecture session tomorrow. So today is day 0. From tomorrow onwards you can assume we are going to have day 1. Okay, what if someone didn't clear the test or interview? So don't worry, yaar. In coding test also we give 2 attempts. If you don't clear the coding test in 1 attempt, we give you one more attempt to clear the coding test, right? If you're not able to clear the coding test again in the second attempt also, either you can opt for the upfront option, right? Or you can uh, wait for the next batch, do the pre-course and free live classes again, and then give the coding test again, right? Same goes for interview also. You give the interview, you will clear the interview. Most likely we have 1 attempt for the interview. If you clear the interview, you get into the main batch directly. If you don't clear it, either you can join via the upfront option or you can prepare again via for next batch via the free live classes and give the coding test and interview at that time. Okay, do we get data science and data analytics? No, yeah. So data science is something which we didn't start off as a program because there's a lot of, I know that it is a buzzword in college these days. AI, ML, data science, everyone starts doing it blindly, right? It is a buzzword. People take courses blindly. But if you just compare the number of full-time job opportunities for entry level people, right? It's not like data science doesn't have good opportunities or growth in it, right? It is a booming field, no doubt, but the number of entry level job opportunities in software development and full stack web development, right, are much higher as compared to where data science opportunities for freshers, especially for freshers and entry level people, are much lower in the industry currently, right? uh, Even if you become a software developer, I think in future you can easily sort of work your way around with data and always make that transition if you want to do that in future. But right now, I think the goal should be to become a good software developer, get in a good product based company so that your learning curve is good and your growth curve in your career is very good. Okay. Is it possible to change for pay after placement to upfront in between the course? No, yeah, obviously not, Vaishnav. Pay upfront is right at the start. You opt for pay upfront if you want to. That is what upfront means. If you want to opt for pay after placement, once you have opted for pay after placement, then after placement you will have to pay us 1,40,000 or 2,12,000, or else like 2,80,000 plus GST, whatever it is, right? Of course. What if I didn't clear the interview? Can I get one more chance? Manish, for interview there is only one attempt. Okay, if you have done the modules properly, if you have solved assignments by yourself thoroughly, right, you will not face an issue in clearing the coding test and interview. Trust me, right? Just make sure you attend the classes and do the assignments thoroughly. Okay, that is more important. What happens if someone left the course between 6 months, right? So for pay after placement, people who have opted for pay after placement, and if they want to leave the course in between due to any reason, right, they want to withdraw because maybe they got a 3 LPA job, now they don't want to study, they want to just do that job. Maybe they want to do an MBA, maybe they want to do government service, something, right? If any of that happens and if you want to withdraw from the course, we ask the student to pay the cost of the course, right? In that case, cost of the course is basically 70,000 plus GST. We have EMI options for that also. right? Because we invest a lot of cost upfront, right, for pay after placement students also and pay upfront students also. In pay upfront students are paying us, so we are able to afford that easily. In pay after placement, we invested out of our pocket, right? So in case if you want to withdraw midway from the course, you will be paying us the cost of the course at least, and then you can withdraw, right? Okay. If I am not wrong, suppose not clear pre-course round, I'll pay 7,000 and remaining amount I'll pay with first salary. Can I? No, Chroma, you will, if you're opting for pay upfront option, you will take and on the EMI option, you will start paying every month from this month onwards. Month by month, you will start paying somewhere around 6,800, 6,900. I don't know what the exact amount is, but total of 70,000 plus GST. When can we expect offline batch in Bangalore? Sumuk, offline might take some time, right? We have been thinking about it for some time, but the advantage we get with online is that we have instructors throughout India, right? We have instructors teaching from Calcutta, we have instructors teaching from Pune, Bangalore, Indore, right? People in their hometowns also who are working remotely from Ludhiana, right? So we have instructors across India who are top-notch instructors who can teach students remotely, right? In Bangalore, we need to ensure that the instructor which is coming in, uh, even if he's not the best, we will have to find someone who is okay to come to the center, work offline and everything like that, right? So access to best instructor possible is enabled via the internet, right? Yes, certificate we will be giving, right? To be very, very honest, guys, you are not here for the certificate, right? You are here for actually gaining skills, building projects so that you learn genuinely and actually getting a job, right? Getting a great software development job, right? What will a certificate do? We will give you a certificate, definitely, don't worry about it, but the certificate is not going to help you a lot, right? What will you do with the certificate? You will put it on your CV and you will apply for job. In that job, again the person will ask you, what are your skills like, what are the projects you have done, like, right? He will assess you on your skills. Everyone, trust me, I interview so many people now, and those, a lot of people have done like 8-10 certificates in COVID on Udemy and Coursera, but those certificates don't mean anything, right? Most of those people don't even know they have just done that certificate for the sake of it, right? So no one looks at certificate is just a piece of paper. Everyone wants skills, projects, right? Vicky, please DM on Discord, guys. With any, if you any one of you have any personally specific doubt facing any particular issue, please message us on Discord, right? We will be helping you out there. Yeah, Khushwaha Aj is asking, when will assignments be given and when should we attempt them and submit them, right? So every day assignments are there already on the pre-course platform. Every day after the class, you are supposed to attempt assignments of that particular topic, right? And by next day's doubt solving session, ideally, right? By next day 8 p.m., you should at least attempt those for sure, so that you have a substantial understanding of those at least, right? And whatever doubts you have, you already are aware what doubts you want to ask, right? Yeah, you can attempt the assignments any number of times. There is no limit on the assignments. Okay. Yeah, 6 months. The course tenure for training is 6 months, but total course duration is 12 months, right? Because we have to get you placed also. So you can assume that from 20th of July to 20th of July next year, 2023, the entire program is there. For 6 months, training will go on. From fourth month onwards till the 12th month, placements will non-stop keep happening. Okay. Yeah, even if you don't have any prior coding knowledge, don't worry, yaar, right? Don't be fearful. Be confident that okay, from today onwards I need to learn from scratch. So whatever is being taught today, I have to make sure that I learn that properly and I solve the assignments based on it, right? So don't worry, everything is being taught from scratch. Mehran Mushraf, you can continue with this account also. I would recommend that you sort of redo all the assignments. You can clear your assignment codes and reattempt all the assignments so that you are well prepared. Saurabh is saying I can give 4 hours a day as I'm working. Is it okay? No, Saurabh, it won't be okay. I'm being honest. Even if you are working professionals, we have so many working professionals. There are around 25% of the batches filled with working professionals, right? Uh, Everyone has to give 6 hours, 3 hours at night, 8 to 11, another 3 hours. Even if you are a late night person after class, if you are an early morning prop person, maybe early morning, in the afternoon, if you find time, up to you, right? But 6 hours is doable, and that much hard work will be needed. Okay. Okay, perfect, perfect, perfect. Strength on the batch. So we don't have any cap, guys, that we will select only 50 people or only 100 people this time, right? Any number of people we are okay to loop in. We form multiple sub batches inside the main batch so that everyone gets a unique mentor for every 100 people in the batch, right? So every sub batch is sort of not more than 100 people at all. So even if today, let's say we have 200 people, there will be multiple sub batches where you will have different doubt solving sessions with your own sub batch, right? Yeah, Purvi. Girls for girls, we are running Pratigya initiative, right? So with Pratigya initiative, girls get an extra 25,000 discount on top of the course fees, right? So yep, for girls, I think Pratigya, with the help of Pratigya initiative, the program becomes even more reasonable and very, very sort of lucrative. And we launched Pratigya initiative because we could see that there is not enough diversity in our program also, and in a lot of tech companies also, right? And a lot of tech companies actually want that more female software developers come up, right? Because they also want diversity in their companies. They also want people from all backgrounds to be coming in, right? And that is why we launched the Pratigya initiative, where we bear 25,000 of the course fee on behalf of the student, and on the behalf of the girl student, and they can study for a much more reasonable amount. Okay. Yeah. So Sahil is asking, if we get placed once, can we apply more? Yes, definitely, Sahil. After you get placed once above 5 LPA, even after that, you will be able to apply for a set of companies which are an upgrade for you, right? Okay. How to put inputs in the Java section? Rudranandan, it will be taught. Don't worry. By tomorrow, you will be taught how to use the scanner class, how to take input, everything. Okay. Okay. I think I've already answered this question. Kavindra, that is not the case, right? We have to still invest the same amount of effort and money, right? So that is why. Okay. Sir, I have heard for pay after, pay later, you are much interested for placement. No, that is completely wrong, 100% wrong. In fact, to be very honest, we have seen better placements almost with upfront students, right? For us, they are both the same, absolutely the same, right? We have to give a money back guarantee here. I have to give a refund to the upfront payment student if they don't get placed above 5 LPA, right? And what we have seen is that the upfront payment students generally are more motivated because they have paid amount, right? So they make sure they attend all the classes, solve all the assignments, everything, right? But nonetheless, the ratio is more or less equal. So I think if you are working hard with us for with the program, there is nothing much you need to worry about in terms of placements. Okay. Okay, I think now more or less people are asking the same questions again and again in the chat, and that is why I am unable to sort of pick which questions are sort of there for people, right? Hey, hi. So I think some of you guys are here from Uganda, Africa also, right? We had a partner sort of institution there, right? So I think a few people are joining in from there. So guys, please feel free to learn with us, and separately our team will engage with you guys. You can DM us on Discord and ask any questions you have. But you will be learning with us in the next 10 days, right? So you will also be attending the live classes, solving the assignments, attending the open doubt hours and asking your doubts there, right? So guys coming in from Uganda, Africa, all of you guys also all the best. I hope you guys don't face much issues. And in case you face any issues, just feel free to DM us. Okay. I hope Niri Krishnan is asking that, sir, 800 people have joined. If 400 people clear the selection process, what will happen? Niri Krishnan, I hope that more than 400 people also clear the selection process. But what we see is that not everyone is motivated. Only people who are dedicated will work hard with us and complete the selection process and get selected. Okay. Nope, nope. Minimum is 5 LPA, Rahul. Minimum 5 LPA placement is there guaranteed. What if we get fired? Okay, so in the pay after placement case, yeah, even if you get fired, let's say you got placed, you started paying us the monthly installments. Now 6 months after you are in the job, you get fired, right? We will pause your monthly payments, and the remaining 6 months of payments you will do after we get you placed again above 5 LPA. Okay, so don't worry, it is a complete win-win-win situation for the student. For now, your focus should be to learn in the next 10 days, solve the assignments, become thorough with that part piece of content, right? Whatever we are teaching in the next 10 days of free live classes in the pre-course, become thorough with it, clear the coding test and interview. This should be your goal for now. Okay, so just keep your focus maximum there. Whatever doubts you have, feel free to ask on the Discord group and we'll help you out, right? What if you are not placed at all in pay after placement? If you're doing the bare minimum program with us, right? You're doing at least 6 modules out of 8 with us, you're completing the program with us, and if you still don't get placed above 5 LPA minimum, right? We won't charge you anything at all. That is what pay after placement with a minimum guarantee of 5 LPA means, right? That if you're completing the course with us, working hard with us, we guarantee that we will get you placed above 5 LPA. Okay. Okay, so 2023 batch pass out students are eligible for both pay after placement, pay upfront. 2024 batch pass out students are not eligible for pay after placement. Just clarifying. Okay. Yeah, absolutely, Sai Kumar. You don't need to trust me or something. Just study with us for the next 10 days. If you think that we can add some value for you, you think that we have good trainers, mentors, instructors with us, you think we are a responsive team who can actually help you out. You can check out social media reviews, people, alumni, right? Our alumni have been super supportive for us. We will keep an alumni session also so that you can ask your doubts directly to alumni also, and post that if you think we are good at what we do, you can go ahead with us, right? Yeah, so in pay after placement or pay upfront, any case, right? If you get placed through apart from Acciojob also, let's say you got placed through your campus or through off campus, but if you are placed above 5 LPA, right, in IT sector in software development, then you're liable to pay us the course fees, right? Our main forte is the training. We invest very hard on training you. Then otherwise everyone will learn from us and then find placement from somewhere else and then say I will not pay. Right? So in case once you have signed the pay after placement agreement with us, you work hard with us, train with us, after you get placed above 5 LPA, then you pay us. That placement could be through Acciojob, uh, through your on campus, through off campus, anywhere. Okay. Team, can you check with Tushar if Tushar is around? If Tushar is around, and you can ping me if Tushar is around. Got it. Perfect. Okay. What about aptitude? Some people are asking, right? So aptitude here, we give a lots of aptitude practice questions as such, right? So across the board, like not all companies actually ask aptitude questions, right? We see that most companies take coding tests. Aptitude tests are there in like 5-10% companies coming through us, right? Because most companies are product based companies. They are not the typical TCS Infosys hiring process which they follow, right? So most companies coming in take coding tests. So focus is more on coding tests. but we give enough aptitude material and aptitude practice tests so that you can actually become good at it, right? So that option is always available, and aptitude practice will be taken care of, don't worry. Durgesh is asking, what if I choose upfront payment with EMI? Durgesh, no issues, you can take the upfront payment with EMI option. There is a 12-month no cost EMI option available. You can pay in 12 months. Every month you can pay the EMI at zero cost, basically. Okay, you will be a part of the same batch, same training, same placements. Everything that is will be the same. To be very honest, the only critical factor in deciding if the student will get placed above 5 LPA, above 10 LPA, above 15 LPA is how much hard work are they giving, right? Are they putting in that dedicated, consistent effort or not, right? Can I get placed remotely? I cannot guarantee that you will get placed remotely or in work from home. There are some opportunities which are still offering work from home remote jobs. If you clear that company, you can get a remote job. But like I said, you should be open for the major locations, right? What will be asked in the interview? So guys, like I said, first 10 days of free live classes and assignments, we do bare minimum 50% assignments, then we give the coding test, then we give the interview. In the interview and the coding test both, we will ask coding question based on what we have covered in these next 10 days of free live classes only. So if you do assignments thoroughly, properly, you will not face issues in clearing coding test or interview, don't worry, but do it genuinely. वो है ना, मतलब solve them properly and with understanding. Don't just copy paste or something. Okay. What type of questions in coding test, Umesh? Similar to what we are doing in the assignments. Okay. Again, people are copy pasting the same questions, right? It is impossible for me to find out if if people keep posting the same question, right? Can I give test or interview on mobile or not? No, yeah, you will have to give it on laptop, Satyam, right? This program requires you to code, right? So it will require you to use a laptop while solving assignments, while giving coding tests, while giving interviews, everything, right? In the entire next 6 month journey, also, you will need a laptop very often. Okay. Are all of the companies product based or there are some service based? Nilofer, I would say 99% companies coming in are product based companies, right? Sometimes service based companies do come in, but they offer very lucrative salaries. So it is tough to tell no to them. For example, just to give you an example, right? Nutanix is a service based company. It offers 40 lakh, right? So you cannot say no to them, right? Got it? Okay. So assignments seem little difficult in the pre-course. I had to solve by watching the video. Pratima, attend the lecture session. If you attend the lecture session, you attend the doubt session, you will find it doable. They are not very difficult. They are easy level assignments only. Okay. Apart from that, any doubts you guys have which are not being cleared right now also, right? Yes, someone who has just passed 12th can also take upfront. Upfront option is open for anyone who wants to learn, right? Uh, it is open for each and everyone who wants to learn from us. Can you show the students that are placed? Absolutely. You will have an alumni session also. We have a success stories page going live specifically, so we'll show you that also. Plus, you can check out our LinkedIn, YouTube, Instagram, everywhere we have posted testimonials so that students can have a look and interact with those alumni. You can ping Acciojob alumni also on LinkedIn if you want, and talk to them also if you want, right? Or you can, in the alumni session which we will conduct, you can definitely ask your questions there. If communication is not good in interview time, if I good in programming, yeah, don't worry, we will not reject you on communication skills as such, Ajay. You just need to try your best to speak in English, how much ever English you can use. Yeah, Eastern Linux, yes, we will be learning Java to learn data structures algorithms, right? And later on in Monstack, we will be learning JavaScript as well. But both are super helpful in the current industry, current market. So you wouldn't face a lot of issues, right? Don't worry. Like I said, step by step. Okay, focus on one day at a time. Please bring on these 40 lakh companies. Viz Moria. So I'll give you this understanding, right? Honestly. So all the companies which you see, big MNCs, right, which are offering 18 plus LPA, like Amazon, Google, Microsoft, Razorpay, all these big companies, right? Uh, for these companies, you need super strong data structures algorithms, right? Of course, you need a good CV so that you get a short list. You need to be able to explain your projects there. You need a couple of good projects on your CV also. But you will surely need super strong data structure algorithm skills. And we see that in the batch also, people who are doing well are super strong with data structures algorithms. We directly refer them to all of these big top tech companies, right? So don't worry, all you name it, and the biggest top tech company we will refer you to if you are actually doing that well, right? You tell me that I don't know data structures algorithms, in mock interview I'm getting 0, then of course no point in referring, right? Okay. Yes, Nitish already answered yes. Projects are there absolutely across the entire span of the program. We will be covering projects. Don't worry about that part, right? We will be covering enough projects. Uh, so you will have enough content to put on your CV also, right? And you will gain a lot of skill set also. Okay, perfect, guys. So apart from this, no. So every step you will come to know. Arman, once you give coding test, you will come to know if you have passed it or not. Once you give interview, you will be told if you have passed it or not, right? So everything will be there on the Acciojob platform itself. So your goal should be to go to the Acciojob platform and try and keep sort of solving questions, assignments there, keep exploring things there. Okay. If I get placed myself, then I have to pay. Yes, absolutely. If you get placed above 5 LPA in IT sector, then yes. Okay, same questions again and again. Okay, perfect. So we will stop the questions on chat now. We won't take any more questions. If you still have any questions, team is posting the Discord link again and again on chat. Please join that Discord group. We will be able to answer all your doubts on the Discord group, right? So don't worry about that. Okay, don't worry about your doubts, guys. Just ask it to me on Discord, right? On Discord, if you go there and post on Discord, uh, right, uh, we will be able to help you out with solving that part. Okay, perfect. Pause doubts on chat, guys. We aren't taking doubts from chat, so wait, hold on. Not able to join Discord, why so? Rudransh has just posted the link for Discord. No, now we have Tushar on board, guys. So Tushar is here. I will pass it on to Tushar. I will quickly introduce him, and then he can start with the first session for today, right? He will just give you an introduction, keep it light today, and from tomorrow onwards he can start building further. Today he can just give you a quick understanding of what exactly is a program, what exactly is a computer, what are we trying to learn here, right? Okay, perfect. Okay, guys, any other questions? Again, Rudransh from my team is posting the Discord group link. You can join it directly from here. You can join it from the platform also. If you want, I'll show it to you one more time. If you can see my screen, you go here. You can always join the Discord group from here. Okay, how do you ask doubts on Discord? I'll show that also to you. So in the Acciojob group, which you will join in, you will see the pre-course channel. In the pre-course channel, you can come in, you can ask your doubts on the general channel, right? Like I can ask here that, hey, hi Shivam, right? I can see Shivam from Acciojob is here. I can see more people from team Acciojob here, right? So I can easily ping any of these guys. I can message here directly on general channel. Everyday class links. Oh, sorry, I think you're not able to see my Discord. I will just share my Discord. Okay, now I hope you can see my Discord. Can you see my Discord? Yes, no, quickly on the chat. Yes, okay, right. So once you join in the Discord link, you will be somewhere here in the pre-course section. In the general channel, you can feel free to type and ask any of your questions which you want. Uh, like Dhruv is there, Shivam is there. All of these guys are helping people out throughout. Adit is there. We have Rudransh also from team, right? So all of these guys are helping people out with their doubts throughout. So feel free to ask it. Next, in the Discord group only, every day in the Discord group, we will post the session link to join the session also, right? Every day at 8 p.m. we are going to have the live classes. Recordings of everyday classes will also be posted here. Currently in the recordings channel, you can go and see last pre-course recordings are already put, right? So last pre-course was taught by another instructor called Uday, right? So Uday's recordings are also available here if you want, right? Any doubts you have in solving assignments, you can come in and discuss here. People help each other out also here. You can also try and help other people out. In the queries channel also, you can go in and you can see all Acciojob people here answering everyone's queries here, right? So you can go in and you can ask your doubts in the queries channel also. Okay, so this is how you can use the Discord group very smoothly. Assignment related doubts, any queries you have, anything in general you want to ask, right? You will get session links every day. You will get all the recordings also here. Okay, perfect. Okay, guys, so this is a brief about Discord, and we use Discord very extensively. So I would advise you put the Discord app on your phone also. You put Discord on your laptop also, so that you keep checking at least important notifications. Okay, and every day 8 p.m. we are going to have live classes from today onwards. And now let me just hand it over to Tushar. I hope I have been able to clear most of your doubts, right? If not all. Again, every day 8 to 11 p.m. Yogesh, right? So if not all, please feel free to ask on Discord. We will be able to help you out on Discord. Okay, don't worry. Now I would like to invite Tushar sort of in. Tushar can come in. Tushar, can you unmute? Can you switch on your video? Yep, we have Tushar here. Hey, hi Tushar. So
Yeah,
guys,
hey, hi Yash. Super excited to be here. I could see a lot
perfect.
of people are excited, right? They're
Yep,
excited for the course. Sounds
absolutely.
good. Sounds good. Okay, perfect. Okay, thank you so much. And I think I'll take it from here.
Now the audio is better, Tushar. Actually, before this it was breaking a little bit too much. Can you continue
Um,
now?
yeah, I think that might be just some starting issues, but I think that's fine.
Perfect,
All
perfect.
right. Thank you
Okay,
so
guys.
much.
Thank you for taking out time and bearing with me. Right, I will hand it over to Tushar now. So Tushar is a really experienced instructor here at Acciojob. Has taken multiple batches. Has got great feedback. He has taken the pre-course before Uday took one. He is known as Jitu Bhaiya by our students. Right, he's a great teacher himself. I think some people have already attended his classes before, so they already know it, right? And I am pretty sure the next 10 days you will learn a lot from Tushar. He's an SDE now working with Mintra, right? He's from MNIT Allahabad, right? And uh, he has done thousands of questions on lead code, of course. He has practiced and cracked top tech companies, so he knows all of it. He knows their process, interview process, everything, right? So don't worry much about learning. You are going to learn from the best. Okay, and yep, so I can now hand it over to Tushar and he can sort of take it up further from here. Okay,
Thank you so much,
thanks,
Yash.
guys. Thanks, guys. Yep.
Yes, yes. Okay. Okay. Yep. Hi guys. A very warm good evening. Late good evening times. Okay. So I think Yash has already told a bit about myself, and I think that is more than enough. And so yeah. So always, I mean, definitely, I am a software developer by profession. So I think, and apart from the software developer, I like to teach. Okay, teaching is something that is one of my second passions. Okay, I'm an SG at Myntra. I work in the payments team. Myntra is an online fashion selling something. Okay, so we sell online fashion and all these things. I specifically work in the payments team. Okay, so whatever the refunds that you get once you try to, you know, whatever the refund part, I manage the refund part. I try to make sure that everybody gets the refund within that time. So that is the kind of task I do. Okay, that is definitely an interesting task. Every day we try to face new challenges. We are having new things, right? Okay, so it's always a super exciting task. Voice is breaking. Okay, is it the issue with others also? Maybe the Prashil only.
No, I think it's fine.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect. Right. Okay. Right. Okay. Right. And I think also I think Yash has already told that definitely teaching is something that I really love about. Apart from this, I have taken multiple batches and maybe thought of 1,000 students by now, definitely. And DSA specifically, I something love. I have been doing it for 3 or 4 years by now, and been to ACM ICPC in case you know that. That's an online coding competition types. Okay. That apart from that, you will know more about me. I'll try to do that RFF. And yeah, the voices. I mean, the voice is not issue. Should be. It's not sure. Okay. Right. Okay. Let's maybe start with the session. Okay. Let's start with the session. Okay. One thing I want to really mention. Okay. One thing I really want to mention is that, okay, what I always say in that all of the classes, that is what I strongly believe, that is success is actually a vector quantity. Okay. Success is what I believe is a vector quantity. Success is a vector quantity. It's a vector quantity. I think in physics, you might have heard about what is a vector quantity. A vector quantity is what it is having two important things, right? It is in two important things. The two important things are magnitude. The first thing is the magnitude, okay, and the second important thing is the direction. Okay, direction. I totally understand and I totally respect that all of you guys are from extremely diverse backgrounds, right? You're from different, maybe some are doing BCom, BCA, law people, right? Maybe, or even from different graduations, mechanical, civil, chemical, IT, whatever different backgrounds are there. You guys have come here for a proper goal. Okay, first of all, I really appreciate that. Okay, you guys have come for a common goal that yes, you have decided that yes, today I will be so Bhavan, Madhusan, Mahesh, right? Everybody has actually come here to become a software developer, right? Because this is an interesting field. This is definitely an interesting field. Okay, very interesting, very exciting. Okay, and so success is what? So this is maybe what success you're defining, that yes, I want to actually become a software developer. For this success, I think two important things are there, right? So two important things are there. Okay, that is magnitude and direction, right? Magnitude is something that you will be doing, right? Magnitude is something that you will be doing, that yes, I as a person will be putting the effort, right? The more the magnitude, the better it is, right? Apart from this, the second thing, I'm Tushar Garg, okay? I'm Tushar Garg. You can find me on LinkedIn. I'll try to post my LinkedIn ID at the last, okay? I'll try to post it. You can connect with me on LinkedIn, that's fine, okay? So I'm Tushar Garg. And the second thing that I really believe that is equally important in a vector quantity is a direction, right? This is what I believe, this is what Acciojob can do for you, right? This is what Acciojob can do for you. Going in the right direction is equally important that than actually going in that direction, right? The magnitude is one thing, okay? Magnitude is one thing, and the second important thing is the direction also, right? So this is what your part is. This is what you will be doing, okay? And this is what my part is, right? This is what I will be taking care of, and together we'll definitely achieve this, okay? This is definitely a, both things are equally important, okay? You can just promise me that yes, you will be putting your 100% effort, okay? So this is kind of the day one. You can think of this, yes, this is your day one, okay? From today will not be a very detailed session, will not be covering much about the theory part, but yes, I'll try to give you an overview of how the journey will be there, okay? How the things will be there, okay? You promise me one thing, that yes, from this moment I will be putting my 100% effort, okay? I have come here for a destination, okay? I have come here for a goal. Keep it a promise to myself, and give a promise to me, and give a promise to yourself that yes, I am 100% determined for the next 10 days specifically, no matter how hard the questions may be, how hard the challenges may be, I will still keep on doing that, okay? I will still keep on doing the magnitude part. Direction part, you can maybe rely on me. Okay. Direction part is my part. I will proper guide you. Okay. And I can assure you that, okay, after the 10 days, you will realize two things, right? The day 10, the end of the pre-course, you will realize two things, that definitely you have become much better about you were at day one. At day 10, you have become much, much more better. Right. Then you can, right. Okay. So then you will become much better. Okay, you will actually become much better than what you were at day one. That is the first thing. And second thing is, you will also kind of develop interest in the software thing. That is also my promise, right? So yes, okay. So I think yes, with that promise, with that belief, we can start. Okay, we can start with this, and maybe yeah. Okay, so the very first question that I have for you guys, just let's start with some quick questions. I want to know more about you guys. Okay, boys. Yeah. Okay. Yes, 100% sounds excited. Okay, lot of people are excited, sounds good. Okay. Okay. By the way, why do you really want to become a software developer? That is my question. That's the first question that I have for you guys. Why do we really want to become a software developer? Maybe I want to discuss with you guys what are the benefits of a software developers. Why are we really looking कि software developer बनना है? Software developer, what are the benefits that you're thinking कि software developer बनना है? क्या सोच के तुमने कहा? Money, okay. Future scope, Your backlight, okay. What is the issue with the backlight? Work flexibility, okay. So I think one of the major reason that is pinging me is money, money, money. Okay, sounds good. Okay, this is the money part. ठीक है, ये भी सही है. So maybe this is money, money. अपना सपना money, money. Okay, this is one of the options. Okay, apart from that, um, people are saying skill. Okay, good career, market demand, solving big problems, cool, sounds good. And new technologies. Okay, so this is definitely an interesting career. Okay, this is definitely interesting. I mean, it's not boring. The second thing that I feel is it's not boring. Okay, it is not boring at all. That is the second thing I believe. Okay, it's not at all boring. It's really interesting. Okay, it is definitely interesting part. ठीक है, काफी मजा आता है. That like it's not like a bank, right? Every day you have to go and do the same task. कि पासबुक अपडेट कर दो, पासबुक अपडेट कर दो, right? It is definitely daily the challenges are new. Okay, daily the challenges are new. Lot of opportunities, right? It's a very growing career. I mean the trajectory that you have is exponential. Okay, the trajectory you have is exponential. There's an exponential trajectory. That is what I believe. Okay, maybe this path is definitely both in money wise also, and no pressure, work from home, flexibility is there. Yeah, definitely. Okay, exponential growth. Okay, I mean you can go. This is a very large career, right? There's no cap on that. You can definitely go at a very large scale. Okay, creativity, no boring slash creativity, right? This is a creative part, definitely true. Okay, money is there, right? Creativity is there. Okay, correct. Okay, and apart from that, there's this interesting thing that is a work life balance also, or maybe the flexible work. Okay. Flexible work is also there. So suppose tomorrow you guys will be sitting in Bali and then maybe trying to code things. So that is also a good idea. Okay. So you guys can tomorrow sit in Bali and maybe code it. Maybe any place you want to go on and you can set it. Yeah. With more youth colleague, okay, become Sundar like option. Okay, okay, sounds good. Interesting problems, absolutely correct. Okay, makes sense. Hmm. Without certification possible. Okay, right. Learn new things, yes, definitely true. This is definitely an interesting field. Kafi exist big communities that help. Kafi I think people are really excited about software development. Respect in relatives, okay. Okay, हमारा बेटा सॉफ्टवेयर इंजीनियर है, हमारा लड़का इंजीनियर है, सॉफ्टवेयर इंजीनियर. Sounds good. Okay, to do a tech startup, ठीक है. Yeah, okay. Rahul, I'll try to answer all of your maybe everybody. This is for everybody, okay. So I will try to answer whatever maybe you're having related to the course and all these things. Try to ask this at the end, okay. I'll try to. Amrit is also clear with his goals. Married with a good girl. That is a plan. Next plan is a married with a good girl. Okay. Yeah. So sorry, guys. It just got disconnected. Right. Just a second, guys. Just a second. Don't worry. Don't panic. Fine. Fine. I'm there only. Don't worry. Chill. Okay. So don't worry. Okay, everything will be will be explaining everything. I'll be trying to explain you the complete roadmap also. Right? Okay. Yeah. Don't panic, guys. Come on, chill. Yeah, it's okay. I am there only, not running away. कहीं नहीं जा रहा मैं. Just chill. Okay. 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 So maybe okay. So I could see that proper currently there are 615 people. Okay, there are 615 people. Okay. So even I tell you the reality. I tell you the reality. Okay. During the end of the course. Okay. During the end of the course, it is you guys who will be dropping off. Okay, it is you guys who will be dropping off, and matlab, if you so we were talking about the promise part, right? If you really try to stay till the end, okay, if you really try to stay towards the end of the course, maybe by the at least the pre-course, तो आपको दो चीजें पता लग जाएंगी, either that you are really meant for software development or you're not, right? Okay, so maybe just just I want you guys that try this pre-course properly. आपको थोड़ा बहुत maybe possibility is that you will definitely take away from this. Okay, that is my promise. You will definitely take away a lot of things from this. And yes, okay, the language will try to keep it almost English. Okay, but in case the concept wise we can go switch to sometimes Hindi, but yeah, the language will be English. Yes, okay, the language will be English, sorry. Yeah, don't worry, the language will be trying to keep it English because the language will be English. Yes, foreign people watching, yes, definitely. So we have international people also sitting. Okay, sounds good. Okay, now let me maybe a full dedicated person, let's see. Okay, 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 so let's start with the session. Okay, English is good. So what are the maybe you have already seen, right? You have already seen a lot of things. Okay, what is the DSA part I want to ask? Okay, so we are discussing about DSA. Okay, so we discussed about DSA. We'll be starting with DSA. DSA hota kya hai? And then we'll be starting about DSA, and then comes the later part, that is of web development. So we'll be covering these things. Okay, web development. Okay. Web development. This is the later stage, right? This is the later stage. So this proper, it's a 6 months course. It will be divided into modules, all these things, right? I think this all is clear, right? Okay. DSA stands for data structure and algorithm. Hota kya hai? Data structure is the full form hogi. Hota kya hai? What do you really understand by this? Data structures and algorithms का क्या मतलब है? So data structures is one thing, algorithms is other. Algorithm is other. Okay. Okay, what do you really mean? Anybody wants to explain? Yes, please feel free to use the chat section. Okay. Divide data, arranging data in a memory. We make logic, organizing data. Data organization through algorithms. Okay. Data like search for particular problem, fast problem solving, structure of data. Right. Okay. Makes sense. Okay. Good. Good. To manage data. Okay. Sounds good, right? Sounds good. Okay. Yes. Okay. Right. Okay. Correct. So what are data structures? Okay. Data structures are kind of a structured manner. They are a kind of a structured manner. There are different ways. Okay. There are actually different ways to store the data. Different ways to store the data. So we are having different data structures that according to the demand, okay, okay, we can actually store the data in different ways to store the data. कि इस data को store करने के लिए we are actually having different ways. For example, you could understand in this way that, for example, you are searching, right? So every second you are generating huge amount of data, right? At every point of time, you are generating large amount of data. You are searching, you are going anything, you are doing, right? Whatever the stuff you are doing, basically a huge amount of data is being generated, right? So assuming, think of it in this way, that at every point of time, huge amount of data is being built, right? Data बहुत सारा generate हो रहा है at every point of time, right? The random data is being generated every. Voice is breaking. Not sure if this is the issue, right? Saikata, maybe any yes, no, clear है, ठीक है. Little breaking. No, it's clear. It's breaking. It's clear only. Okay. Not sure if it's clear now. It's good. Okay. It's fine, right? I think it's fine. Okay. Correct. Thank you. Thank you so much. Right. Okay. Maybe I think it's fine, right? I'll try to switch to a network. I'll try to switch some other Wi-Fi in case I find it issue. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Continue. Let's continue. Okay. So at every point of time, the data is actually being generated. Okay. So Google needs to store this data, right? So there are big servers. Okay, Google is having a lot of kind of servers. Okay, where he will store this information. So Google wants to actually store this information so that he can show you ads. He can show you ads. So that he can give you ads. He can give you good relevant ads. You search shoes once on anything, and he will always in your complete life. He will try to give you ads and ads only, right? So he's basically actually storing your information. He's basically storing your data, right? He is actually storing that, yes, this is the information he needs to store. The information needs to be stored in a proper manner, right? The information needs to be stored in a proper manner कि जो भी information है that needs to be stored in a proper manner. जो भी information है that needs to be stored in a proper manner. Simple, right? Information needs to be stored that, yes, this information needs to be stored in a proper manner. That is the idea. कि जो भी information, whatever the information we are having, that is to be stored in a proper manner. Okay, that needs to be stored in a proper manner, such that, okay, that needs to be stored in a proper manner, such that so that we can get it easily, right? We can get this information easily, right? ताकि हम इस information को, we can easily retrieve that information. Okay, so that we can easily retrieve this information, get this information easily. Just a second, guys. I think in case that voice is breaking, I'll try changing the network. Maybe I think that's fine. Okay, yeah, I think, yeah. Let's see. In case it's not working, I'll try changing the network part. Just एक second. Yeah, I think that's fine. Maybe this is little more better. Yeah. ठीक है. Okay, kind. Okay. ठीक है. तो yeah, fine. Okay. So what I'm trying to say कि जो भी information है, that information is being stored. That information is random data is being generated, right? At every point of time, the random data, a lot of data is being generated. बहुत सारा data is actually being generated, and that data needs to be stored somewhere, right? And yeah, and that data needs to be stored somewhere. In order to store this data from a proper manner, we need to store it in a structured manner, right? Just example के लिए, I'll just try to share this with an example. The example is that maybe try to understand in this way, okay? That let's suppose Amazon is there, right? Amazon is there. So Amazon wants to store your information. Amazon wants to store your information. Amazon wants to store your information, okay? And he wants to store a lot of information, maybe. For example, what is the name? Okay. What is the name? What is the age? What is the maybe this is the name, age, and then he wants to know your mobile number. He wants to know your email ID. So Amazon wants this set of data, right? Amazon को आपसे ये set of data चाहिए. This is the information that Amazon wants. Correct? Yeah. So this information can actually be stored in the form of a list, right? This information can actually be stored in the form of a list. So list is actually a type of a data structure. ठीक है? कि मैंने ये list बनाई है. Okay, this is a list. ये particular piece of information. Okay, there is a particular type of data, right? There is a particular type of data. I need to actually store this data, and this data can be stored in the form of lists, right? Right. This data can actually be formed in the stores of lists. This is one of the data structures. So list is one of the data structures. So list have one of the data structures. Simple, right? List is one of the data structures. That yes, this list is one of the data. Simple, right? Okay. And apart from that, I'll just try to give you another example. The another example can be, okay, try to understand. Suppose you are using the Google Maps. आप Google Maps use कर रहे हो. And in the Google Maps, okay, in the Google Maps, आपको information चाहिए in different manner. Okay, what is the information that you really need? The information that you need is different manner. For example, from point A you go to point B. Maybe from Delhi, this is Delhi, and from Delhi you want to come to Mumbai, and from Mumbai you want to come to maybe Chennai, and from Chennai you actually want to come to maybe Kolkata, right? So these are the different ways in which you actually want to go. Okay, these are different ways. And तो आपको आपको ये इंफॉर्मेशन स्टोर करनी है, राइट? यू वांट टू एक्चुअली गो दैट व्हाट इज द शॉर्टेस्ट वे इन व्हिच आई कैन रीच चेन्नई. देयर आर मल्टीपल वेज, राइट? Direct way, right? So this is the information that you really want to store. And this piece of information, okay, this piece of information can actually be, this piece of information, whatever the piece of information is there, this piece of information you can store in a graph. This is the piece of information that you can actually store in a graph format. तो अब आपके पास दो टाइप की डेटा स्ट्रक्चर्स आ गए, राइट? यू आर हैविंग टू टाइप्स ऑफ डेटा स्ट्रक्चर्स. एक डेटा स्ट्रक्चर होगा लिस्ट, ओके? वन ऑफ द डेटा स्ट्रक्चर्स इज लिस्ट and the second data structure is graph. So depending on different type of user requirements, ठीक है, different type of use cases, कभी मेरे को structured data चाहिए होता है, कभी मेरे को ऐसे points वाला data चाहिए होता है, जैसे Google Maps करता है, graphs करते हैं, right? This is also extensively used by airlines, right? Either Google Maps is using this, or the second thing that is using is the airlines, right? Airlines also want this information, right? Airlines also want this. So yes, this is the second information that is being used by airlines, right? So ऐसे different type of data structures के लिए different requirement is there. We are having different requirement, okay? And yeah, okay. This is the idea, okay? This is the idea in which we are actually doing the data structures. Either the first data structure is the list, and so similarly, okay, okay, okay. And similar to this, okay, what is the next thing? The second thing is algorithms, right? Now you might have also seen that Amazon website, okay? You might have also seen that Amazon website. In that Amazon website, okay, you might have seen that okay, Amazon website पे you had this, right? You had this things, search by particular name. तो यहाँ पर आपके searching option होते हैं. There's a search bar, and there is this sorting, right? There's sorting from price low to high, right? And yeah, okay. And you are figuring out by color anything, तो आप filters लगा रहे हो, right? Okay, then you are actually simply doing the filters part, okay? This is the filtering part, and then this is also the searching part. तो जो भी Amazon का जो भी data पड़ा है, whatever the data Amazon is having, okay? See, so Amazon is having a lot of data, right? Amazon's data is stored here, right? Amazon's data is stored here. And that Amazon's data, I can actually want it from there to come here, right? For example, I am simply searching the shoes. I am simply searching the shoes, okay? And that shoes, or maybe watches, right? I am simply trying to search watches, okay? And yeah, so that watches, ये इस पूरे database में तो बहुत सारी चीजें पड़ी हैं. There are a lot of things that are actually present in data. There are watches, there are maybe there may be clothes, right? And there are maybe TV, fridge, a lot of things are there, right? TV, fridge, a lot of things, okay? So out of that, we are just selectively that, right? We are just selectively figuring out things, okay? Okay, selectively figuring out things. And that, what does that mean? Okay, what does that mean? Okay, yeah. So okay, what does that mean? कि अब उस data पे I am simply trying to write an algorithm, okay? I am simply trying to apply an algorithm that yes, okay, simply trying to apply an algorithm कि yes, I am simply trying to apply an algorithm, ठीक है? Algorithm क्या करता है? उस data पे, okay, algorithms are kind of maybe try to understand in this way कि algorithms क्या होते हैं कि they are manipulations on the data. They are actually manipulations कि आप उस data पे manipulate कर रहे हो. You are actually manipulating the data. That is what an algorithm is. कि उस data को modify करना, उस data में से कुछ particular information निकालना या उस data को rearrange करना, manipulating the data or rearranging the data. Okay. Okay. One very important thing, guys, I want you guys to understand. Okay, please, you can simply ignore these people. Okay, you can simply ignore these people. Whoever are spamming the chat section, you can simply ignore these people. I can actually tell you what will happen with them 10 days after. Okay, I can even tell you what will happen with 10 years after also. Okay, and I think I don't need to tell you. You already know what will happen with these people. Okay, so simple, right? So they will simply go off within 1 or 2 days. Okay, and time and again they will kind of just go in some other live webinar, and then they'll be trying to do all this stuff, right? this is, I mean, this happens always. Okay, this happens always. Okay, so no need to worry about them. You can simply ignore them. Okay, they continue, and they, you can, why we should waste, right? So we are kind of a focused people, right? Even I don't want to teach 550 people, so they people will automatically get off within the next 2-3 days. Okay, they will try something, they're not getting that fun, they are not getting the job part, they don't want to study, so we can simply ignore those people, right? They are not really of our importance. ठीक है, हाँ, तो इन पे चिल करो आप, हमारे ब्लॉक करने की जरूरत नहीं है, देयर इज नो पॉइंट ऑफ ब्लॉकिंग देम. ओके, लेट देम डू व्हाटएवर दे वांट. And yeah, okay, they should know. So I think they will automatically, go off, they will not get a job. I'm You see now about what will happen with them after 10 years also, they will still be doing the same thing, just putting here the spamming the chat section. That is all the task they have. हर जगह आ जाते हैं लोग. The recordings will be available in the chat section, Discord section. Okay, so you will be getting the recordings in the Discord section also. That will be available, yeah, right? So that will be available in the Acciojob session also. I mean the Acciojob portal also. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Right. Algorithms क्या होते हैं? I'll try to start from algorithms. Okay. Algorithms. Okay. Yeah. Right. Right. I'll not use Hindi. Right. Hindi don't. I'm not using Hindi. Come on, chill. नहीं कर रहा Hindi. Don't worry. Okay. Yes, guys, don't worry. We will be using Hindi. We'll be using English only. Don't worry. Okay. The language will be English. Please don't worry. Okay. Don't worry on the language part. Okay. It will be an English course. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Right. Okay. So yes. Going in an algorithm manner. Okay. So what is actually an algorithm? Okay. Try to understand what an algorithm is. So algorithm is, okay, कि algorithm is कि जो भी data है, whatever the data I am having, okay, whatever the data I am having, okay, that data, whatever the piece of data, the large data I am having, उस data पे, see, so first of all, I have kept that in a structured manner. I have actually kept that in a structured manner. So this was the raw data. This was actually the raw data. This was the raw data that was actually being generated. Okay. I have kept that in the structured manner using the help of data structures, right? So data structures की help में, I have collected this raw data, which was very random, into some proper pieces, right? Into some proper blocks. I have actually kept that. So what is the next step? The next step is algorithms. Okay. Algorithms is a further one-step modification on this data, right? So algorithms is a one-step, algorithm is a further one-step modification. So what happens in algorithms? Okay, the next step in algorithms is that कि इस unstructured data को भी either rearranging that, okay, rearranging that, maybe the rearranging that, okay, either rearranging that, maybe for example it's like sorting. So sorting is one of the algorithms. Okay, ताकि sorting is one of the algorithms. So sorting is one of the algorithms. Sorting का क्या मतलब है? Sorting and searching. ठीक है. So maybe I'm searching for a particular information, applying anything on that data, right? So I am having this data, right? I'm having this data information. Okay. I'm having this complete data. And this data I am trying to manipulate or I'm trying to modify that data. ठीक है. या तो इस data पे कुछ operations करता हूं मैं, right? Whatever the operations that I'm really trying to do on this data, right? इस डेटा पे मैं कुछ ऑपरेशंस करता हूं. मे बी आई थिंक आई ओनली वांट टू फिल्टर. सो वन ऑफ द डेटा आई एम ओनली वांट टू फिल्टर दिस, राइट? फिल्टर ओनली वॉचेस. ठीक है, फिल्टर ओनली वॉचेस. ठीक है, ओनली वॉचेस. सो दिस इज वन ऑफ द एल्गोरिथम, राइट? कि इस पर्टिकुलर डेटा पे व्हाटएवर द डेटा वी आर हैविंग, आई ओनली वांट डेटा इन दैट, राइट? एंड आई ओनली वांट वॉचेस इन दैट. So that is, I am filtering that. Okay. So that is maybe this is a filtration part. This is one of the algorithm. ये algorithm हुआ. ठीक है. Algorithm. This is one of the algorithms, right? Okay. ये एक algorithm. I am just showing you the practical examples. Okay. We'll try to understand what are the algorithms, definitions and all that. Other algorithm could have been, okay, what could have been the other algorithm? कि इस data structure पे I am trying to sort by price. So this is the data of the prices. Okay, I am trying to sort this by price. Okay, um, I am trying to sort this information by price. Okay, guys, you can please quickly minimize that screen. I think that will not show you the chat section, the unnecessary chat section that will not show you. Okay, I'll just want to remove these two people. Just give me a second. Okay, so Desh is gone. Okay, cool. Guys, please do this afterwards, whatever the groups you want to make. I know this is that the bhaichara is there. Okay, that brotherhood you want to maintain. You are free to maintain that. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So don't worry. Okay. So I'll try to maybe. Okay. Okay. Yes, you will be getting the notes, guys. Don't worry. Okay. So the second thing that is there, okay, if data को मैं sort भी कर सकता हूँ, right? I can actually sort that data also. Sorting by price. For example, I can sort that information. Even in that Amazon, guys, you do that. You do the sorting part. कि filter low to high. Side पे filters होते हैं. I'll just show you that. Okay. Maybe let's show that in Myntra, right? That definitely makes more sense. Let's see that Amazon. Amazon, right? So in that Amazon, so you could identify two things. The first thing that you could see is that is the searching. ऊपर एक search bar होता है. So this is the searching. So this is also an algorithm. मतलब backend पे, okay, backend पे, what am I simply doing? That is an algorithm. Okay, this searching on that. So see, Amazon is having a lot of information. Amazon is having a lot of information. Of that information, I really want to right. Of that information, I want to get only watches. Okay, maybe I want to get only watches. So this is a searching. This is an algorithm. Simple, right? ये मैं आपको practically बता रहा हूँ कि algorithm का ये मतलब है. Okay. Now I want to maybe sort this. Sorting मतलब होता है कि जैसे प्राइस में आप फिल्टर लगा लेते हैं कि sort this from low to high, sort this from मतलब फिल्टर्स लगाने. Sorting मतलब बेसिकली फिल्टर्स लगाने कि आपने जैसे फॉर एग्जांपल आई एम अप्लाइंग दिस फिल्टर्स राइट अंडर 2000 मे बी टू 2000 to 5000 दिस द फिल्टर्स. तो आप देख रहे हैं जो भी पीछे बहुत बड़ा डेटा था वॉट एवर द डेटा वॉज देयर दैट इज बीइंग फिल्टर्ड राइट. वो फिल्ट्रेशन को हम सॉर्ट मतलब दैट इज एन एल्गोरिथम राइट. If you ask me what is the definition of an algorithm, okay, yeah, okay, if you ask me what is the definition of an algorithm, a definition of an algorithm is that, okay, if you ask me definition, the definition of an algorithm is that, okay, the definition of an algorithm is that it is a step-by-step process. Okay, it's a step-by-step process, a step-by-step process, and step-by-step process to achieve any particular task. To achieve any particular task. That is what an algorithm is. Achieve any particular task. Right? कि whatever any particular task you want to achieve, for that whatever the step-by-step things that you are doing, जो भी आप step-by-step चीजें कर रहे हो, that step-by-step things, okay, are actually called algorithm, right? The step-by-step things that you actually do कि ये मैंने ये करा फिर ये करा फिर ये करा to achieve any particular task is called algorithm, right? To achieve any particular task, the step-by-steps that you actually use, those step-by-step things are called algorithms. Okay. For example, आपको चाय बनानी है. Tomorrow you want to actually go and make tea, right? Okay, you want to go make tea, and yeah. So once you're actually making tea, what is a step-by-step? What is the algorithm to make a tea? What is an algorithm? The algorithm to make a tea is step-by-step. It should be step-by-step, right? The first thing, it should be step-by-step. Okay. The step-by-step, I really mean that for what are the steps actually to make a tea? I think the first is to boil some tea leaves, maybe. Okay. Boil some tea leaves, maybe. That is the first step, maybe. I think, yeah. Then I think, and then let's add some sugar. Add sugar is the second part, correct? And third could be add some good, ginger and all that. Let's make good tea. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yes. Add some lychee also. Okay. So add some lychee and let's make some ethnic tea, some cool tea, and yeah. Okay. Right. So let's add some elaichi. I'm not sure what is elaichi called in English. What is elaichi called in English? Yes, English people. What is that elaichi called? I think it's cardamom, maybe. What is it elaichi called? Cardamom. Yes, yes. Cool, cool, cool name, right? Let's add some cardamom, guys. Let's add some cardamom. Cool things. Let's make this ethnic. Cool. We're making cardamom. And yeah. I need to first turn on the gas also. Okay. Yes, turn on the gas. Maybe boil some water. Definitely, obviously, after turning on the gas, right? Okay. So you are adding some cardamom, lemon, ginger, right? Lemon is there, ginger is there. You want to make a really good tea. Ladki wale dekhne aale seems like some girl is coming and seeing your house, maybe. Seeing your house. कि लड़का कितनी अच्छी चाय बना लेता है. Maybe that is the plan. What is the plan? Kesar is also being added. Oh my god. Oh my god. Kesar is also being added. Hi-fi. Okay. Yeah. So maybe add some lemons, maybe add some ginger, maybe add some kesar, whatever things you know in the house. Simply put it into the tree. Okay. True. And yeah. Okay. Zomato order. Tea. Yeah, Biswarup. This is the first session. Okay. This is the first session, right? Okay. Right. Okay. Add some milk and maybe you're done with this, right? Okay. Add some milk and then maybe okay. Okay. So now the point is that algorithms is what maybe step by step. So let's maybe turn on the gas also. Important. Turn on gas. Okay. So what do we really mean by this is step one, this is step two, this is step three, and this is step four, and this is step five. So what is the idea? Algorithms are step by step processes, right? They are actually step by step process. It's not like you cannot turn on the gas at the last, right? So this is you cannot come here step one. You cannot turn on the gas here. Okay, let's turn on the gas here. That is not idea. That's not the good idea, right? You cannot really turn on the gas at the last. You have to turn on this gas at the first only, right? That this is the only way that you have to turn on this gas at the first only. Okay, so it is a step-by-step process to achieve any particular task. That is, this particular thing is called an algorithm. This is called an algorithm. It's a step-by-step process to achieve any particular task. That thing is called an algorithm. So by now we are very clear. What do we really mean by data structures? Okay, data structures is a way to store the information. There are different data structures depending on the user requirement. Okay, and algorithms are what? Algorithms are manipulations on the data. कि जो भी data आ रहा है मेरे पास, okay, whatever the data is there, I am trying to get meaningful information of that data, or maybe step-by-step procedure is there. Okay, step-by-step procedure is there which I am using. Okay, step-by-step process is there which I'm actually using to get out the meaningful information of this. Okay. Okay, sounds good. Okay, let's maybe jump to the world of programming also. Okay, I want to discuss with you guys what are the advantages of computers. Maybe advantages of computer over a calculator. Advantages of a computer. What are the advantages of a computer part over a calculator? Calculator के ऊपर क्या advantages हो सकते हैं over a calculator? That is my question. Over a calculator. What are the advantages of a computer over a calculator? Yes, let's see. How many advantages आप देखते हो कंप्यूटर करते रहते हो? Advantages क्या हैं computers के calculators के? Smart, okay. Making work easy. Big screen, okay. Complex, okay. So first thing I could see is calculation is fast, right? The first thing I could see is that its calculation is fast. That's fine, right? The calculation is fast. This is true, right? It can do faster calculations than maybe right. That's true. Okay. The second thing I could see is that it's multitasking, right? It's multitasking. That's also good. Okay, it's multitasking. Okay. So the second thing is multitasking. It can do multiple things at a time also. Multitasking. That is the second thing. What do I really mean by this? For example, try to understand me. Okay. So I am using this writing pad. Okay. I am using this writing pen. I have also opened the Zoom. So Zoom is also working. I am using this writing pen also. Maybe the internet is also working. Google Chrome is also working, right? There's Slack channel. Lot of things are working at the same time, right? So multitasking is one. Difficult operations, तो नहीं. But yeah, kind of calculations stuff faster. Yeah, difficult operations, correct. Okay. User friendly, that is correct. Okay. Or क्या? Memory. Somebody's talking about memory. Yes. So the another advantage is it can also store about the memory. That is also correct. Okay. That is also correct. And it can store the memory also, right? It can store the memory, store some information. That is also some good advantage. Store some information, and that is the good advantage. That means it has memory. It can store some information. That things tells it is having some memory. Correct? Right. Upgrade is easily accuracy. Okay. And also maybe I think somebody is also telling that okay, more customized. Yes, it can also control other machines. A computer can also control other machines, right? For example, try to understand in big factories, you see, right? In big factories, all the other machines are actually controlled by computers. Computer is so powerful that if you tell him, okay, if you tell him, it can also control the other machines. That is the benefit of the computer, right? It can also help you control the other machines. That's a good benefit of the computer, correct? Okay, correct. Flexible, right? Automation, all those things, right? Okay. So that is, we can see that computer is definitely a smart machine. Okay, computer is definitely a very smart machine. But what are the disadvantages of computers? Advantages तो देख लेने बहुत सारे हैं. What are the disadvantages of the computer? Where it is actually a red signal? What are the disadvantages of a computer? That is the next question. What are the disadvantages of a computer? Disadvantages of a computer. That is the next question. कि computer के disadvantages क्या हो सकते हैं? What do you think? What are the disadvantages of the computers? Yes. More screen time, dumb machine. Okay. Hacking. Okay. Dumb. People are simply using the word dumb. Buddhu hai. Okay, yeah. Eyes effect, no feeling. Dumb cannot change its position. Garbage. Okay. High cost. Power consumption, scam, distractions, uncomfortable. I mean, this is like very simple what you do. I mean, in advantages, people write that yes, this is in advantages, people are saying that yes, this is comfortable. This is what people say in advantages. And in disadvantages, what do people say? It's uncomfortable. Right? This is how you have been telling about the advantages and disadvantages, which is good, right? Amazing. Okay. Yeah. Weight gain. We cannot carry at any place. Okay. Create dependency over it. Computer disadvantage, first of all, right? Okay. Right. Expensive, no physical. Okay. Okay, right. Bad for eyesight. Okay. All these things are good. Okay. One of the very big disadvantages that we will have figured out is that it's dumb, right? It's dumb. It's a foolish machine. Okay. What do we really mean by dumb? Okay. By dumb, I mean that. Okay. Yes, correct, right. All of them are good. Okay. Yes, I think there are a lot of them, but yeah, maybe I think it's dumb, right? That's a big disadvantage. Okay, that is dumb. You only need to tell him, okay, tell him what to do. You have to tell him what to do. Okay. You have to give him instructions. You have to give him instructions that once you have told him that yes, do this, he will do it very fast. He will do it in very effective manner. Okay. But in order to tell him, okay, you have to tell him what to do. Okay. You have to actually tell him. You have to give him instructions. आप उसको instructions दोगे कि yes, these are the instructions that you are giving to the computer that yes, dear computer, do this, right? तो जो भी instructions आप computer को दे रहे हो, whatever the instructions that you are actually giving to the computer, okay, spoon feeding, yeah, kind of. So that instructions are given in a language, okay. But now you cannot give instructions to computer in maybe Hindi English, right? And maybe Hindi English you cannot do this, right? Instructions is not something that you'll be giving to the computer that yes, okay, computer, आज से तुम हिंदी में बात करोगे. नहीं ना, computer does not understand that. So how many languages do you guys know? Maybe everybody can type in the chat section what are the number of languages you know. Number of languages, maybe I know 3 languages. I know Hindi, English and Punjabi. I know Hindi, English and Punjabi. What are the number of languages that you guys know? Let's see who has the highest of them. 2, 3, 1, 4 languages. Okay, 4 is the highest I have seen. 4, 5. There was somebody 5. 7. ये 7 वाला कौन है भाई? 9. ये कुछ भी लिख रहे हो क्या? Tara Prasad, can you please unmute? Tara Prasad, what are languages you know? Do you even know 9 languages name? 10. Competition थोड़ी चल रहा है. I know Telugu. Okay, 3 languages. 10. Audio Bengali. Okay, sounds good. Say anything. Yeah. I want to hear. I'll give you the mic if you'll tell me. If you'll tell me hello in 10 languages, okay, 11. You can tell me hello in the languages, right? Hi in maybe let's do it in this way. Okay. Um let's maybe try everybody understand the language. I'm not sure if we are going in little different direction or not, but yeah. Um in whatever languages okay, and whatever languages you greet, okay, whatever languages you greet, for example, in English we try to say it hello, right? In English we try to say it hello. Let's greet everybody. Okay, let's greet everybody with a hi. So in English you say it hi. In Hindi you suppose I say this namaste. Okay, I maybe hi ko I can use this namaste, maybe that is how I greet. Maybe in Punjabi I maybe call it Sat Shri Akal. Okay, so with whatever languages you do, okay, with whatever languages you greet others, you can maybe type in chat section. Let's see what all different. I think Tamil. I mean, not the high part. Salam. Yeah. Namaskar. Okay. Telugu. Vannakam. Okay. Anyugasho. Okay. English is oi. Okay. Kemcho. Yeah. Kemcho is maybe yeah sounds similar. Namaskar. Ram Ram. Assalamu alaikum. Okay. Sounds good. Yeah. Bonjour. Bonjour is in French. Okay. Okay. Kannada. Namaskara. Punjabi or kitna? Yeah. Punjabi can also be or that. True. Anna in Korea. Kaise ban? Namaskram. Pranam. This is Chinese में भी लिख रहे हैं लोग भाई साहब. We really write variety. Namaskar in Bengali. Khama Ghani. Ram Ram. Jai Bhim. Kemcho. Santhali. Johar. Okay. Nahi ho in Chinese. Kaisan ban la Chinese. I'm really impressed by the people. कैसा भाई? Okay. Om Guju. Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa. Random पे आ गए लोग. Pranam and yeah, Jai Shri Ram. Okay, yeah, घर लगाते नहीं भोजपुर. Okay, yes. So heartiest um, welcome to everybody. Okay, really welcome and greetings to everybody. I'm super excited. I could see that this is the best part of the pre-course, right? Um, you will definitely love. Somebody's 10100. Okay, right. Okay, yeah. And this is really matlab, the best part of the pre-course. You will definitely learn a lot of these people, lot of from the people, and there are definitely different people in the different from the diverse backgrounds, and it is always amazing. Even in the batch, I see that people are from the different languages and from different diverse backgrounds, still trying to go for a common goal. The same common goal is the for the what they are trying to be aspiring software developers, which is very good. Okay, so कैसे हैं आप? Yeah. Yeah, right. I mean, this is really good. Even I always love about very much about this particular pre-course where I have a lot of candidates to interact with, to learn from them. That is always amazing. Okay, so maybe let's. Yeah, right. Okay, right. Okay, I think more of enough of this language part, but yeah. So my point was that computer cannot understand this Hindi, English, and all the language that you're told. So computer, we need to actually, so computer understand only two things. Computer understands 0 and 1. 0 and 1. 0, 0, 1. Computer is only understanding either 0 and 1. Computer understands the language of binary. Okay. The computer understands only one thing, that is a binary language, right? The computer understands only one thing, that's a binary language, 0 and 1. Okay. So we will be telling, okay. So we actually, right. So since the computer is not understanding these languages, okay. So what are the languages the computer understands? We can communicate to computer, okay. We can communicate to computer. Okay. So actually see, so 0, 1 is something that we cannot understand, right? That there is a difficulty. 0 and 1 is what computer can understand, but 0 and 1 is not you and me can understand, right? We cannot always talk 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1. So there is an intermediate that is being chosen. Okay, there is an intermediate that is being chosen. That is the Java. Okay, there are languages. Then this is called languages. So there are a lot of languages. Okay, there are a lot of languages. that are actually chosen, right? Lot of languages are there. Java is there, Python is there, right? Python is there, C++ is there, C is there, Ruby is there, right? Ruby is there, and maybe like all these things. Lot of languages, okay, lot and lot of languages, okay, which are kind of an intermediate, okay. Golang is there, right? Golang is also there. Okay. So there are a lot of languages which we can help with communicating with computer. Okay, Swift, JavaScript is there, right? Every ठीक है, okay. ये सब हम सीख सकते हैं so that even we can also understand. So we are giving the commands, okay. We are giving the commands in these languages. We are actually giving the commands in these languages. Right? We are actually giving the commands that yes, these are the commands that we are giving to the computer. Okay, these are the commands that we're actually giving to the computer in these languages. Okay, yeah, okay. Bylang. Yeah, even you know Bylang? Okay. Oh, yes, Bylang, I forgot. Yeah. Okay. You're tired, Kamran? थक गए तुम? Okay. Even I don't know in case you guys have heard this or not, but yeah. Okay. Yes. Yes. So even there is some interesting cool languages that are really in the idea. There is some. I'll just try to show you. So one of the languages is the Bylang language. Okay. This has been recently developed by um software developers. Okay. There's this interesting language Bylang, bylang.js.org. Okay. So it's like language is something that that is very popular, that is very famous. Okay. So Bylang is the recent language. Okay, very cool language. This is written just for fun. Okay. And this is very much related to the bhai style. Okay. Bhai ye, bhai wo. I mean very much bhai relevant. Okay. Bhai ye hai. जब तक भाई and अगर भाई ये भाई नहीं तो भाई bye भाई hi भाई. So very interesting language and you can go through this documentation part and hi भाई जब तक है अगर बोल भाई अगला अगला देख भाई. So right. This is also another language, Rajni plus plus. Okay, Rajni plus plus is also written on the dialogues of Rajnikant. Okay, that is also interesting language. हाँ, तो मतलब language is something even you guys can create. Okay, language is also something that you can create always. Okay, तो मतलब मजा आता है. नहीं तो भाई बोल भाई वरना भाई. Definitely an amazing language. भाई ये है भाई ये है भाई बोल भाई ये है right बोल भाई नल्ला right सही गलत. So all these things are definitely a part of language. Language is something, and I think computer science also is something that you can try to relate it very much. And this is definitely an exciting thing. Okay, I understand this is not easy. This is not easy in the initial part, but once you get comfortable with this thing, okay, once you really get comfortable, you get started with this. This is super fun. Okay, this language, this game, this computer science field is super fun. All it really requires is your effort for the next 10 days continuously. Okay, no matter how hard it is. This is what it demands. Okay. Okay, so we'll be covering in this course, the language that we will be covering is Java. Okay, we'll be covering the language is Java. Okay, Java is an industry standard language. Okay, even I work in Java. In my team, the payments team work in Java, industry language. Okay, and it is widely used in industry because it's a very secure language. Okay, it's actually a secure language. Okay, बहुत secure language. This is a very secure language, Java. That is why most of the banks are also using this language. Okay, it was introduced in the year maybe it was introduced in the year 1995. I'm not sure what is the year. 1995. Yes. So there is this brother James Gosling. Okay, there's this brother. Our brother is there. There's his name James Gosling. Okay, Gosling. I'm not sure the spelling part, but yeah. So there's this guy James Gosling. He has introduced the Java language in the year 1995. Okay, he has introduced the language. He has introduced Java in the 1995. Okay, yeah. Okay. Yes. So I think and also guys, it's a very humble request. Okay, it's a very humble request. Most of the companies. Okay. Yeah, Sun Microsystems kuch na kuch hoga. Theory part will not focus much on. It was introduced by Sun Microsystems. Okay, in the year 1995, James Gosling was kind of the brother. Our friend was there, and he has introduced the language. And yeah, break 5 minutes. Okay. Break. You want 5 minutes break? Okay. No, nahi. Will worry, don't worry, home. Yes, no, okay. Okay, no, itne strong. No, people are really determined कि कुछ हो जाए ऐसा like. Okay, we'll try to maybe wrap quickly. Okay, we'll try to keep it till 11 only. Okay, just we'll try to keep it till 11. Okay, I could see that that fire is there, right? That people are really interested कि हाँ चलो 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 पढ़े आज मजा आ रहा है. ठीक है sounds good. Okay, nature's call. Okay, right. So we are discussing about this language. Okay. Okay, the language that which we'll be covering is Java. Okay, there are very important reasons. The first reason is that Java is definitely interesting. Okay, Java can do a lot of things apart from coding also. Okay, even the development part. Okay, so there is DSA to Java में कर ही सकते हैं. Apart from this, it can also be used in the development part, right? That whatever you want to develop something, suppose you want to develop a website, right? You want to actually develop a website, you can use Java, right? So Java is very, very rich, very old language, very large. Okay, Unstoppable. Sounds good. Yeah, even that is a good song, maybe. Unstoppable, absolutely. Okay, and yeah. Okay. Yes. Okay. So Java is definitely an interesting language. Okay. Yeah. It may be sound a little difficult in the initial part. Okay. In the initial five, six lectures might be little difficult. Okay. It's definitely universal. Okay, it's completely universal and it's completely kind of old language. Okay, very famous and very rich library. Okay, lot of community is good. Okay, lot of things are good, security, everything is good. Okay, and it's a humble request from my side, guys. Okay, for all those who are people. Okay, platform independent, all these things are cool. Okay, and for all those who people who are who might be knowing in some other languages. Okay, who are clear in some other languages, please, for this particular course, please switch to Java. Okay, I understand that's a benefit for you guys that you are knowing something extra language, but for this course specifically, okay, I really want you guys to switch to Java because it's a high demand language and mostly the companies that are coming on Acciojob. Okay, so I think it's a good idea that you switch to Java. Okay, तो आपको Java पे आने पे sense है because this is a high demand language. So I have even seen that there are companies that are only asking Java developers, right? They don't want C++, they don't want Python developers. No, all they want is Java developers, right? All the people really want is the Java developers. So that is the only one thing that they want, right? So people are not really. So I think yeah. Okay, so high demand and maybe the companies are also looking for that. So I would request, in case you're knowing any language, that's good. Okay, that's really good. I appreciate that. Learning Java will be easy for you. Okay, learning Java will definitely be easy for you. But my personal recommendation is that please switch to Java, right? So we'll be taking up with the DSA part first. Okay, we'll be talking about the DSA part. Okay. So Java is a very strongly typed language. By strongly typed language, I mean, okay, by strongly typed language, I mean, okay, there are a lot of questions. I understand there are a lot of things that you want me to discuss, but don't worry. It's not like I'm here for a day. We'll be continuing for a very long time now. Okay. Yeah. So technically, I would recommend guys go for Java. बाकी आपने शुरू से अपनी मर्जी की की है. You've always done whatever you wanted, so you are free to do that. But yeah, okay. Yeah, all these things are cool, right? Okay. So now let's maybe start with something. Okay. So there is something called syntax. Okay. So Java is having a particular syntax. Syntax मतलब ये चीज को ऐसे ही लिखना है. In case you want to write this, this is how it will be written. Okay. Syntax is a standard code. Okay. Syntax is a standard code. There is no logic behind that. Okay. Standard universal code. This is standard universal code. That yes, syntax is a standard universal code. And that universal code is what will be used, universal syntax or style, right? That this particular thing is the right. Okay. Right. So this particular standard universal code, which we'll be having, that is the idea. Okay, makes sense. Okay. Yeah, some rules. Okay, it's proper rule-based system. Okay, rules are written. Okay, let me write you the first line. Okay, so in case you want to actually print something, okay, print syntax is what? Syntax is a rule. Okay, syntax is a rule, standard universal style. Okay, Standard universal style of writing the code. Standard universal style of writing the code. That is what a syntax is. Standard universal style of writing the code is what a syntax is. अगर आपको कोड लिखना है तो जो भी आपको स्टैंडर्ड यूनिवर्सल स्टाइल यूज करना पड़ेगा. That is called syntax. Okay. So let me try to, and this is something that you will have to learn. Okay. This is something that we have to learn. Okay. And believe me, this is something that comes with practice. Okay. This is something that you will learn with practice. So जब आप 10 बार ये चीज लिखोगे, once you will actually write these things 10 times, okay, you will actually be very comfortable with this. But in the initial part, okay, but in the initial part, we need to learn this. Okay, this is standard. Okay. So let me write you the first statement. The first statement that we write is, so we'll be writing system dot out dot println. Okay, this is the syntax part. Okay, println, and inside the bracket you want to, whatever you want to print. Okay, whatever you want to print. So suppose you want to print something on the screen. So this is the syntax that you will be using, right? This is the syntax that you'll be using. And here you will be writing, okay, I think let's write something. We all will rock together. We will rock together. Right, will rock. Right, okay. So we are ready for this, okay. And yeah. So this is the statement that I really want to print, okay. I will show you how will I actually print that, okay. How will I actually print that? So this is the syntax. This is the syntax. This is something that you don't, this is a no-brainer thing, okay. This is something that you need to remember. Okay, this is something that you need to remember. Okay, remember. ये आपको याद होनी चाहिए, right? This is something that you have to learn. This is something that is not very, okay. Yeah. Okay. I will teach it. I will try to tell you every single thing. Okay. Just give me some time. Why it is a system.out.print. Everything will be told. Okay. Just everything will come with the step-by-step process. It's just a very first class. Okay. Yes, this is case sensitive. Okay. In this S is capital. Okay. S is capital. I'll just show you how. Okay. So online you will go. Okay. There are multiple. Okay. So there's something called compiler. Okay. There is something called compiler. Compiler भी एक नाम की चीज होती है. So what do we really mean by compilers? Okay. Compilers are, online. They are online. I mean, they are kind of machines. Okay, they're kind of machines, softwares. They're softwares that process that language. Okay, we have written that Java. Okay, we've written that Java, and that Java has to be converted into that 010101, right? Which the computer can understand. It can actually convert it to computer language, or this language is called the binary language. 0101 computer language, or the binary language. There is a software that will do this, right? There is a software, there's an online machine. Okay. That is called, that machine is actually called a compiler. That particular machine is actually called a compiler. That whatever you are teaching in Java, okay, that complete thing is to be transferred into binary. Right? That is the idea. Okay. That thing is done by a compiler. Correct? Machine language to binary language. Correct. Okay. Now let me introduce to you. There are online compilers available. Okay. Online compilers available. You can go to any one of them. Okay. I'll just try to go for this. This is Java. Java IDE. You simply type Java IDE. Okay. And yeah. So you can simply Google this online Java compiler. Okay. Online Java compiler, right? So once you online Java compiler, you put this, there are multiple compilers. Okay. So I think let's go with this. Online GDB is one of the good compilers. Okay. Online GDB is one of the good compilers. Okay. So what is this compiler? Compiler is a place where we'll be writing our code. Okay. And where we'll actually be writing our code. And so where we write our code, and the next thing that we do, हम लोग उस कोड को चेक करते हैं. So compiler is kind of a playground where we'll be writing our code and we'll be testing this, right? So some things I could see that they are written beforehand. तो कुछ चीजें ऐसी हैं जो खुद लिखी हुई हैं पहले से, right? Some things are there that are written beforehand, right? Okay, there are a lot of things that are written beforehand, and we just simply at this point of time हम इनको ignore कर रहे हैं, right? the simple at this point of time simple, we are just simply ignoring them as simple, right? Okay. Okay. All these things, right? We'll discuss what does this mean, what does this mean. As of now, try to understand that this is just a part of the standard syntax. सब हम discuss करेंगे, okay? So let's just get started with this, okay? All these things we will discuss, okay? Don't worry, okay? We'll discuss each of them, okay? Everything we'll be discussing, okay? So I'm just simply erasing this, okay? So इन्होंने एक system hello world कर रखा है, right? So this is the online way which we are writing where we are writing our codes. ठीक है, हम लोग codes अपने यहाँ पर लिख रहे हैं, correct? And yeah, water bottle is empty. I need to get a new one. Just that's fine. Okay, okay. Yeah. Okay. तो अब हम जैसे यहाँ पर multiple lines दिखा रहे हैं. So you could see that S is capital. System dot out dot println. Okay. Hi. Or maybe let's try to say we will become great software engineers. Okay, we'll become great software engineers. That is what I want to print. Okay. We will rock. In next 6 months. In next 6 months, we'll be trying to rock, and we'll rock it to a great level. Okay. Yes. So these are the two statements I want to print. Okay. And I want to print them in the separate lines, right? ठीक है, इसके बाद एक end पे semicolon भी लगता है, just forgot to tell you. So we have to, so this is a proper syntax. Okay, this is proper syntax. Okay, this is a very first class, don't worry. Okay, ये standard syntax का part है ना, नहीं. Okay, so we are actually, this is a part of the syntax. Okay, this is a part of syntax, right? That this is to be written as it is. आपको जो भी print करना है, whatever you want to print, the information that you want to print, you will just print between these lines, between these semicolons. Okay, ऐसे महफूज, that semicolon is महफूज ऐसे types. That महफूज, इसके बीच में जो भी आप रखोगे, that part will be printed, that semicolons, that is why. And yeah, double semicolons, rest everything is part of the syntax. Okay, each of the things are part of the syntax. Okay, it's a semi. Yeah. Okay, so this is a kind of yeah, correct. Okay, so how you will be running this? Okay, this is how you'll be clicking on the run button. Run. Okay. Yeah. So this is called the so this is where the output bar is. Okay, this is the output bar. See, so this is the place where you write the code. Okay, this is the place where you write the code. All these things that are written, जो ये वाली है, whatever the things that are there, you can simply ignore them. You can simply ignore them. There is no point of that. I mean, there is point of that, but you can simply ignore that also. Correct. So once you simply ignore that, okay, आपको सिर्फ वो लिखना है. Okay. Okay. आपको सिर्फ लिखना है. Yeah. Okay. So we will be, so see, so you could see that this is what the this is actually called console. Okay, this technical term is console, or actually you could say this is the output terminal. This is the output terminal, and in this output terminal, how you will be getting this output terminal? You will be getting here after clicking the run button. जो भी run button है, this is the online Java GDB compiler. Please keep this in record. Okay, I'll just share it in the chat section. You can keep a record. Okay, online कहाँ गए? Online Java GDB compiler. Okay, yeah, right. So I'll just put in the chat section. You can go this once. You can try this. Okay. Online GDB, online Java GDB. Okay, so this is the chat. Okay, please go. Just try this once. Okay. Maybe try going on the compiler and write whatever you want to achieve. Right. Try a goal. Right. Set a goal and just print that goal. That is the first. Okay. We'll not be printing the hello world. No, that hello world is something I don't believe that. But yes, try writing the print statement, whatever you want to print. Okay, and that is let's write the first line with whatever is the ambition in the next 6 months. Do you guys know what is an Amazon SD1 gets? Do you guys have an idea? Like Amazon SD1 को कितने पैसे मिलते हैं? Do you guys have an idea? Exact number? Anybody? How much money does an SD1 gets? Amazon freshers पे Amazon को कितने पैसे मिलते हैं? Net cash. Okay. Amazon net cash in 1 year. How many an Amazon SD guys get? Amazon software developers. Do you have an idea? Anybody idea? Exact cash, net cash. 18 लाख, 4.5 लाख, 25 लाख, 41, 45. Not the CTC part, okay. The CTC part is separate, okay. The CTC part is definitely separate, but 1 crore रुपए भाई साहब ज्यादा नहीं हो गए? 16, yeah. So I think definitely it's above 25. Okay, it's around 25 honestly. Okay, yeah. So I think yes, that's it's around 25 lakhs. That's per year. Okay, per year. Okay, and I think this is more than enough. Okay, so maybe. So I think this is also enough motivation. Okay, I think money is enough motivation. And yeah, we'll discuss it. My CTC will discuss with time, with some time. Don't worry. Okay, and yeah. Okay, so I think see, so even I told you, right? So I think in the beginning of the session I told you that there were around 615 people that were discussed. Okay, and out of the 600 people only 412 are left, right? So it is not that you guys will drop off. Okay, I mean it's not like that I'm telling you, if you try to stay consistent for the next 10 days, agar aap roz aa rahe ho sessions में 10 days, I think getting high is not difficult, right? I mean, getting these good salaries, getting this good jobs and all these things are not difficult. Okay. It's just that requires your consistency. I have seen a lot of people aate hain, they come for the first day very full and enthusiastic. They're very high hope. They're completely motivated. But the second day they drop off. They just try to, I'll tell you what, they just try to console themselves कि हम लोग recording देख लेंगे. And then they never do that. Right. I must congratulate you guys first of all. Okay. I must appreciate you guys, everybody, that yes, you have taken up the step, okay, that you have decided that yes, I want to improve myself, okay, and I must congratulate you guys for that you have taken the first step. Yes, I want to improve myself, I want to upskill myself, I want to get into something better, okay, and yeah, so I think that is something really appreciable. I'm not sure how we'll be sending the claps from this point. तालियां कैसे मारते हैं हम? So maybe big claps to everybody. Okay. So I think good. Okay. That's I'm not able to find out how to clap in the Zoom. I think there is an option, but I'm not able to see that. Okay. Right. Okay. So yeah. Okay. So yes, that's the good part. Okay. I must appreciate all of you guys that yes, you have taken that idea, that you have taken that dedication. Okay. That yes, हमें कुछ करना है आगे. And yeah. Okay, so that is a good part. And apart from that, the second thing I really want to tell you guys, okay, it's good that you have taken the first step, but please try to continue this pre-course journey at least, right? अगर आपको ये चीज नहीं भी करनी, that is also fine. आपको you're not really sure, you're plan clear about other thing, but try to give this pre-course at least a try. इस पूरे pre-course को एक बार try करके देखो, okay? I can assure you that it will not, the lecture will never be boring. Okay, you might have seen that. Okay, the lecture will never be boring. Okay. The recordings will be available. Okay, the recordings will be available in the Discord group. Okay, I'm not sure if somebody from the team is there. Rudransh, you're there. Rudransh, Shivam, anybody from the team? Rudransh or Shivam, you're there from the team. Anybody from the team is there? Yes, tomorrow class I'll be taking. I'll be taking this pre-course completely for the next 7-8 lectures. I'll be taking the 7 lectures maybe. Okay, it will be me who will be taking them. Okay, don't worry. I'm not sure somebody from the team is there or not. Okay. Today it was just hi hello types. Okay, there is no assignment today. Okay, there is no assignment today. We have just introduced about DSA. We have covered about DSA. What is a DSA? We have understood what are algorithms. We have discussed about or can discuss right now. We have discussed about languages. We have actually learned how to say greetings in maybe I think at least 20 languages I might have seen. at least 20 languages. This was one of the major achievements. And apart from that, we have discussed about what is about maybe about Java, and then we have written S out statements, the system, the print statements, right? How to write the code for the print statement. We've discussed about compilers and all this thing, right? The recordings are available. The recordings, yes, you will be getting these notes, okay? You will be getting these notes. All these notes will be available to you guys, okay? Don't worry, the notes are available, okay? You can directly the recording. I'll just share you the Discord link. I'm not sure. I'm not having the Discord link. Anybody's having the Discord link, and they can please put in the chat section. I'm not sure of from the team if there is somebody. If there's nobody from the team, okay. Anybody's having the yeah, yeah, okay. Sounds good, maybe. Yeah, okay, that's right. Sounds good. Okay. Perfect. Right. So maybe this is the please don't go inside the wrong Discord groups. Try to go in the right Discord group only. And yeah. So you can ask your queries there. Okay. You can ask mostly your queries there. And okay. Yeah, tomorrow's link will be there. I'll just show you. Okay. I'll just show you. Okay, what is the process? So this is the online compiler. You don't need to don't need to download any software. Nothing of that sort is required. Okay. Softwares are not required. And yeah, tomorrow the timings will be same. Okay. The timings will be same, and the timings will be from 8 to 9. You'll be having the doubt sessions. Okay. Tomorrow, I think somebody from the team will be there to ask to answer your queries. Okay. Tomorrow, since there are no assignments, so you will not be having a doubt session. And I'll be having the classes from 9:15 types. Okay. And yeah, something around after the doubt session, I'll be joining the class, and we'll be continuing so the process is something like this. In the initial 8 to 9, 9, 10 types, you'll be having doubt sessions. And then after the doubt sessions, you'll be actually having that sessions. I'll be taking those 1 2 hour sessions. Okay, around 2 hour sessions. I know this is difficult. I know this is very new for you guys, but try to understand. Software engineering is one of the most demanded careers in the industry. Okay, among all the industries, software engineering, everybody wants to get software engineers, right? Everybody wants to become software engineers. So thoda competition is there, right? Little competition is there. But even I know that you are also warriors. Okay, you will also try to stretch yourself. Okay, you will also try to expand yourself, and yeah, things will get difficult with time, but yeah, I think that is the idea. You will become more good and proficient with time. I'll recreate. I think all these details, I mean, related to the course part, try to, yes, I think the class is over for today. I hope you guys enjoyed the class, and yeah, you can ask the doubts in the chat section almost instantaneously, correct? Okay. And yeah, always follow the vector quantity rule. Okay, Rahul, you will become good at English. Don't worry, it's a kind of a practice game. Okay. I am sure that you guys enjoyed the session, and yeah, and we'll try to meet you. I'll say see you guys tomorrow. Okay. And I hope this was a good session. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for your time. And yeah, in case I think that the queries are there, I think in case you still want to ask some queries, I think somebody from the team will join. Share your screen. The screen is shared and shows where we can find the recordings. Okay. So in case you want to figure out the recordings part, the same things are present in the recordings. Okay. The recordings is my Discord, my recordings are there. Okay. So everything, the recordings and the notes, both will be provided in the Discord section. Okay. Make sure you join the Discord group. Okay. Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much. Right. So there are this recording section. Okay. So there is this recordings. And yeah, ठीक है, तो जो भी recordings हैं, ये सब recordings इसमें आ जाएंगी. Okay. It will be a lecture by lecture recording. You will be getting the recordings, okay, of the pre-course. And yeah, the recordings of the pre-course will be available. The notes will also be available. Notes इसमें note section भी आ जाएगा. So this is the notes resources. The notes will be coming here. Okay. Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your effort. And yeah, link for the Discord, maybe. Link for the, yeah, anybody can share the link for the Discord. I'll share you the LinkedIn, guys. Don't worry. PDF will be there. Yeah, this is the link, I think. Yeah. Not sure. Please try to share the right links only. The recordings will be available in the Discord group. Please try. Yes, you guys can drop off. Okay. Yeah, you guys can definitely drop off. Yeah. Yeah. So this is the. I just share you the Discord. Maybe a second. I'll just try to share you the channel. Right. So this is in case somebody still missed. So this is the link. Okay. This is the Discord link. Yeah, I'll just put in the chat section. Okay. Okay. So you can join this. Okay. You can join this and try to make sure that two important things. Okay. Tomorrow the session link will also be posted here. The session link will also be posted in the same Discord group in the session links. Recordings will also be there in the Discord group. The notes, whatever the notes we discussed today, they will also be there in the Discord group. Basically, everything will be there in the Discord group. Okay, just feel free to join. Whatever the doubts you are having, they will be there in the Discord group. They will be answered in the Discord group. So I think, yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining. And I hope that was a good session. And yeah, we'll try to continue from tomorrow, right? Where ask questions, find answers. There are some queries channel maybe. Honestly, I don't know. Tech discussion kind of thing. Thank you so much, Kirtika. Yes. Tomorrow, I think this initially you will be having 8 to 9 doubt session on your journal queries. Okay. On your journal queries, कि आपकी जो भी doubts हैं, I mean non-tech related. Okay. Whatever I mean, you want to ask about ISA, you want to ask about the process, the course structure, the languages, whatever things, non-tech side, I mean the non-course side. Okay. That things you will be discussing from tomorrow 8 to 9 probably, and from 9 to 11 we'll be trying to continue from this what we have left. We'll be discussing about variables, numbers, all these things, right? सब कुछ discuss करेंगे. Muskan, I think you're in the final year. In case the final years are allowed, yes, the 2022 grads can do that. Yes. How many questions of DSA on your platform is there? How many number of questions on your platform? That is definitely, Om Kumar, we are having a list of 600 questions. You just want to practice, you can practice as much as you want. Okay. So it's not like, but we have a course structure. Aisa nahi agar daily you will be solving 2-3 problems. We will be discussing the problems in the class. You will be having some good relevant problems. Muskan, first year, no. First years, no. Okay. How many candidates? I think, Shailesh, all these queries can be, addressed in the 8 to 9 doubt session. Okay. I am here more of a tech guy, and we'll be trying to answer your coding related doubts. Okay. Yeah. So coding related doubts, and thank you so much. Yeah, I strongly believe that yes, all these things are there, right? Definitely welcome to the tech world. Super exciting journey. Even it is amazing journey, and yeah. Yes, Arvind, answer is yes. Made and doubts like complete one module. Okay. You can Rizwan, you can choose both of the ways. Okay, you want to go with the recording, you can go with the recording part, and you want to go to the live lectures, you are choosing for them. You can choose for them. Yeah, thank you, Salesh. Thank you so much. The Discord group beginning here. Yeah. Yes. Psychic, please try to this the Discord group. Yeah. Yes, please feel free to ask whatever the doubts. These lights are normal lights. They are just designed. They are just that round ones. That's why. Yes, at least Muskan round in third or fourth year kind of thing. Test or interview tough. No, it's not very tough. Okay. In case you are attending the classes, you're attending the route sessions, you are giving time, basically you're giving effort, then I think nothing is difficult. Neither the course is difficult, neither getting job is difficult. But in case you always want to run away from things, then I think it's always difficult. So yeah, notes will be provided in the chat section. I'm in the Discord group. Yes, you are free to leave. Thank you so much. Okay, thank you so much for yes, you can leave. Thank you. Yeah, it's also an application. Yes, yes. Answer is yes. You can drop off, guys. Thank you so much. I'll be winding up this meeting. I think anybody from the team is there. I'm not sure in case somebody from the team has to answer this question. Yeah, thank you so much. Kal milte hain, definitely kal milte hain. Not sure if somebody from the team is there. Yes, anybody from the team is there? Rudran, Shibam, Yash, anybody? Cool, right? Maybe, yeah. Don't worry, guys. The background is never an issue. Okay, background is not an issue. In order to join the Discord group, please join this. Okay. There's a Discord group link. Gauri, you can join there. Yeah, questions I think I'll ask and let you know. Okay, Rudra. Maybe this is something that you can ask in tomorrow's session. Okay. Yeah. Yes, yes, guys, try to understand this. It's really independent. Honestly, I've been teaching at Acciojob for past 1 year by now, and it is really, really independent from what you are having, right? I mean, what your educational or previous background is, right? That is really independent of that. Okay, it does not really matter कि आप mechanical कर रहे हो, civil कर रहे हो. Even I have seen people. I mean, they were doing. I think somebody from the BSc Physics was doing, and he has also got into graduation, right? So it's not about the qualifications. Okay, it's not at all about the qualifications. Okay, and yeah, so it's not at all seriously not about the qualifications. It's about your determination. It's about your the the energy, the spirit to learn. And I mean, spirit to go high is the idea. Yeah. Yes, Hemant, you can. Yes, you can. Okay. Maybe you can. Okay. And yeah, 6 months not procedure, not get the placement. You will definitely get a placement in case you are working hard. Honestly, there's no ifs and buts on that. The ISA part is something that you don't need to pay anything. That was a learning journey. But I think if you'll be actually putting in effort, I have not seen people who are kind of not who are putting effort and not getting job. Never. This has never happened. No. Does not matter whatever the background you are. No. Doubt sessions 8 to 9 p.m. Okay, 8 to 9 p.m. in the doubt sessions, and after 9 to 11 is the main class. Thank you so much, Hemant. And yeah, any further queries? Delhi is the only location possible. No. So you can, Deepak, maybe choose the companies that are having Delhi location. But yes, we have companies that are asking for Hyderabad, Bangalore, Delhi NCR, Pune, whatever the good locations are. Just relying on you for the guidance from. Yes, you can. I mean, told you right. The direction part is something that you can always rely on me. The direction part is something I will take care of. But that magnitude part is something that you have to take care of, right? 8 to 9 p.m., sir. Atish, it's 8 to 9 p.m. Yes, even some companies you'll be getting work from home also too. Akshay, last paper, other pre-course batch. Yes, Akshay, you can try connecting the next batch. Not sure. Ask number. All these things is one. I think definitely these are to be answered by the 8 to 9. The team will answer them. Honestly, I'll be answering the. I am having more idea of the tech questions. Okay, you can ask me the tech questions. What things are there, and yeah. Yes, online companies criteria is online. Yes, thank you so much. Thank you so much. G2B is something, I mean, that the previous students have kept the name. It's not like any permanent, nothing story behind that. There is no proper story behind that G2B. It's just like SE, right? Nothing's fancy. Yes, absolutely. It is independent of the previous graduations that you are having. Absolutely independent, Sumit. Bilkul, not at all related. Yeah, all right. Thank you so much. Yes, yes, yes. System S capital आएगा sir, Aditya. S will be capital. It is very case sensitive. Thank you. All right. Thank you. Good night. Bye.